All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Had to do a quick change of outfit, set up everything up, but we're here. We're here. And glorious day for PSG. Obviously, title's already been won, but time to lift the trophy, especially the new Ligue trophy with everything. I'm seeing here in the tunnel. You know, a quick look here. You got all the kids, the family, everybody's in there. Good vibes today. Good vibes today. The thing is, though, you have to go and conclude it with a nice cheeky victory. Nice cheeky victory. Go on, win. Set us off in good vibes. Next week, the House final. Week after that, Champions League final, the big one. No, come on. But here we go. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. What you watching it on? This is on the Ligue 1 TV pass. So this is so here in the UK, like Ligue have like their own streaming service. So I'm watching on that. I pay, I think it's £10 a month to be able to watch the games, and yeah, I watch it legally. No, this is the proper legally. It's not. It's past the Saturday 3 p.m. block and whatnot, so we're all good in that respect. Yeah, no issues there. The players are getting ready to come out. You got Vitinha. Oh, it's just good vibes. Good vibes all around. Good vibes all around. All right, guys. Predictions today. Cheeky 3-1 win. Cheeky 3-1 win. Nah, 3-1 win. Last game of the season. Here we go. Liga websites to watch on. buffsports.me, Total Sport Tech, Cora Live. They should all work. But I'm watching this game legally. Legally squared.
Will we get any on it? Not too much at stake for either side beyond pride. And heading into the summer.
Allez, I need a 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 masterclass because I need that 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘾 PR push for the Ballon d'Or.
Paris will head into a couple of very important cup finals to come in the next few weeks. Of course, after this, the Coupe de France final. A week today, precisely 9 o'clock local time against France next Saturday. And exactly 7 days after that, 9 o'clock French time, they will take on Inter Milan in the Champions League final.
The holy grail of European football. Come on.
They've won plenty this season. 3 wins from 3 in the remaining games before they head off for their summer break. Would produce not just a triple of victories, but a treble. An unprecedented one for the French champions. Last weekend's Paris starting 11 had an average age of 21 years and 251 days, the youngest ever by the team in Ligue 1. The kids had their chance to shine. Now it's back to regular programming.
Yes, sir.
First choice 11 for 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Not gonna lie, my screen is extremely
crucial cup finals.
like the quality of the stream is not good.
Supported by 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 at the top. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 between the sticks
𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘾𝘼 Dembélé with his little child. Dembélé with his girl. Hey, Dembélé. Dembélé. I mean, it's the first time I've seen Ousmane Dembélé's child. I know he was a dad. But hey, Dembélé va marquer pour ta petite fille. Allez, Ousmane. Allez, Ousmane.
In Paris.
I know Ousmane was a dad, but I mean, he's a very quiet person. I mean, he's very reserved.
This evening.
I think this is the first time I've seen his daughter in public.
39-year-old is officially Ligue 1's strictest referee, at least when it comes to fouls, and has blown the whistle for an offence 449 times this season.
Il est quelle heure là-bas? Il est
3 red cards to this campaign.
20h, presque 20h.
Marcus Coco. In their draw with Saint-Etienne back in September, then in the Breton derby away against Rennes a month ago. The other was 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘎𝑗𝑏 in Nice's draw with Auxerre. The Auxerre players, as well as those in Les Rouges et Bleus of Paris, look to keep in his good books rather than the book that contains the bookings. Perhaps unsurprisingly, a rather cautious 5-4-1 chosen by Christophe Pélissier. Auxerre weakened by a few absences. ACL victims, 𝙋𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 and 𝙂𝙖𝙀𝙀𝘍𝙏. Young midfield prospects 𝙀𝙖𝙀𝘀𝑃𝑒𝑟 also absent. It's a 5-4-1. 𝙂𝙊𝘾 with the armband. 𝙂𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 leading the line. More traditionally a winger.
Here we go.
But he'll have plenty of support from Traoré and Perrin behind him, each with 10 goals to their name.
Ali Ousmane.
So the final moments. Then
Come
before
on.
we get underway for the final time. Ceremonial kickoff before the real one. A warm round of applause.
Bravo. All right, let's get this game on their way. All right, let's just have a nice, cheeky little game here. Enjoy the game.
𝙀𝙖𝙀𝑃𝑒RIN
Rest of the
enjoying
win.
himself. Rightly so. He's had a wonderful season.
Let's set off into the sunset.
Look to finish it here and add to his
Dembele
impressive
needs his top
tally of goals
scorer.
and
Yeah, he needs
assists
to
if
stat pad. He needs to stat pad. Get a hat trick today.
And about as tough an opponent as you could come up against.
And there we go.
Here we go then.
Oh, we just kick it long first.
Final time, match day 34.
Okay, okay.
The referee
Go
blows
long
the
right
whistle.
away.
Now away we go in the French
Okay.
capital. Paris take their final steps.
Dang, bro, the quality of this stream is
13th
absolutely
lift
disgusting, man.
of
I can
the
barely make
French
any, like this is like
domestic
240p.
trophy.
Wow.
Can they add another 3
Right.
points to their already very impressive tally across this 34-game season? We'll find out over the next 90 minutes or so. Vitinha sending that one long, straight from kickoff. But Paris don't have to wait too long to get the ball back. Dominate possession wherever they go,
All right, here we go.
particularly
Ali
here
Barco.
on home soil.
And everybody
They
getting
are
the
top
goals
of pretty
today.
much all the
Cheeky,
statistics
4 or 5-0 win.
across this campaign.
Allez, Paris, allez.
One of those
Nuno
is the,
Mendes.
percentage
Come on,
of
cook 'em.
successful passes. Nuno Mendes trying to create some space. Sends it to Kvaratskhelia
Vara keeps it in. Well done.
on the far side. Georgian does well to keep that
Lineup, it's basically PSG's strongest lineup. So what you're used to, you've
Marquinhos.
got Dembele,
in.
Hakimi,
Reclaims the armband from
I'll go from the back.
Zaire
Donnarumma,
Emery.
Hakimi, Pacho,
Teenager.
Marquinhos, Nuno
Captaining
Mendes, Fabian,
Young side the last couple of weeks.
Neves, Vitinha,
Doing so very
Barcola,
nicely, must be said.
Kvara, and Dembele. So I guess,
That's some tough
I mean,
luck against
Barcola and
Strasbourg.
Dembele, it's between the two, but yeah, basically PSG's strongest lineup. I think now
It's,
until the Champions League
back to
final, you
Rick
go, you
Ways,
get
and then
for
some.
game
That
rhythm and
4-1
whatnot, PSG's going
victory
to
over
put
Montpellier.
their strongest lineup.
That's been nicely worked. Neves couldn't quite get it back to Hakimi. One final time. Here comes Sinioko, who will be either target man or breakaway merchant. One would imagine for much of the 90 here.
Okay, get tight,
Mohamed
get tight.
Traoré. Was there showing they can move it around
Well, you go to
nicely as well.
Munich for the final. I don't got the money to go to Munich for the final.
I'll say the
Just the travel
best
cost
percentage
alone
of
probably
successful
can't go,
passes in Ligue
let
1
alone the
this season
ticket itself.
belonging to Paris, 91.3%. Auxerre actually have the worst with 79.6. Paris make 5.8 passes per sequence on average. 𝙎𝙬 only 3. It was a nice spell of passing there for the visitors, but ultimately coming to nothing, retreating back into their own half, and then a long ball giving possession back to the champions.
What do you think will Nuno Mendes leave
Long ball
PSG
over
and
the
join
top.
Real Madrid?
Brought down very nicely by João
Like,
Neves, the
Anytime
advanced
recently,
Paris
probably
player.
not. Given that
That's
he's
too advanced,
recently
as it
signed
turns out.
a contract
The offside
extension
flag
in
up
like
against the
in the
Portuguese.
winter, and I mean, why would he leave as well?
Been an excellent addition. Must be said, João Neves.
I
to
guess
this
they
Paris
could use
midfield.
a left back, but I think he's happy at
Signed
PSG.
from Benfica in
PSG
the
are happy
summer
with
for
him.
Around 60 million euros.
I don't see why he'd go.
Couldn't stop creating goals early on. I think it was 6 assists in his first 7 games in the French top flight.
𝙬𝙬𝙾𝙖𝘶. Allez, Barco, lance.
He's only added 1 more, but still a very respectable 7
Barco.
in his first tally in France.
Go on. Find someone. Oh.
And 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 was in the way, but gives it away.
Oh, Dembélé.
Immediately makes amends with another interception.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
The 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 will be heading back to England and to the Premier League. Burnley promoted from the English Championship. �47 goals this season for Auxerre, which is their highest tally in
Madrid are
some time.
going for 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 for left back. Where does he play? Is he a La Liga player? Who's your favorite player of PSG?
Here if they can. It's a nice ball forwards to 𝙎𝙖𝙖𝙞𝙀.
Good challenge. Great challenge.
Good challenge from 𝙂𝙾𝙖𝙖𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗.
There's Vitinha it's tough. There's Vitinha I really like. Dembélé.
Round of applause.
Barcola as well, and 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝘋.
Of the evening.
I think it's between Dembélé,
Through ball from 𝙀𝙬𝙖𝙖𝙗𝙗,
𝙀𝙖𝙖, and Barcola. 3 Frenchmen.
Part of the Ligue team.
I think maybe 𝙀𝙖𝙖, just because the style of play, the Neymar region stuff.
Last year.
It's tight though. It's tight.
Dominating the Ligue team of the season this time round. On the way to the back stick, it's back into the danger zone. Neves doesn't clear.
Handball.
But,
Hold on, let me refresh my screen here and try to get a cleaner feed.
Attempt came in there. Barcola heading down onto the hand of 𝙊𝙾𝘼𝙎𝙏 Diomande.
So now it's fine, but it's going to go back to 240p quality.
Threatened from corners. He's been involved in 5 goals this season, 3 finished himself and 2 assists.
I guess PSG will win the UCL final because of the Munich theory. What do you think? I mean, yeah, there's the history of, you know, every single time a new club, and every time there's been a final in Munich, the club that's never won the Champions League goes on to win it. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully the trend continues.
His very first in Ligue,
but we'll see.
On his 78th appearance.
Allez, Dembélé.
Never involved in a goal in any kind. 72 games with Lyon. So now back defending for Auxerre. As much as he's like to get forwards at set pieces. Won't have as many opportunities perhaps to do so against Paris Saint-Germain as he has over the course of the rest of the season. That's 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. 17th appearance of the season for the Loanee. Decent showing. No goals or assists to show for his time in France. Mendes with a smart turn. And back to William Pacho. Be interesting to see who gets the nod in the upcoming finals. At the back for Paris. Haven't had a fully clear-cut first choice pairing.
Who?
𝙂𝙖𝙖𝙗𝙗, of course, with a few injury woes. This is his 22nd
What are you talking about?
Of the season.
PSG's backline has been like one of the things that's been the most consistent throughout the course of the season.
Of course, Lucas Beraldo, another option.
Yeah, I'm not sure this commentator knows what he's talking about. It's been Hakimi, Nuno on the as fullbacks, and Pacho, Marquinhos basically the entire season. Nice.
Well, taking a risk there at the back.
Please tell the schedule of your streams, because most of the time I miss your streams. Well, Well, one of the big ways would be to make sure you're subscribed and turn on notifications so that you get sent a notification every time I do schedule a live stream. But typically, I typically tend to schedule a live stream the day of. You don't have the foresight to do it like a day before. But sometimes, like for the Champions League, I probably will do that a couple days in advance. But yeah, typically, so like tomorrow, I'm not sure if I will. Maybe the Newcastle Arsenal game, I might stream that. I will definitely be streaming the Europa League final as well as the Champions League final and the Coupe de France final next week. So those are for sure upcoming. Arsenal Newcastle tomorrow. I'm not sure. The Europa League final 100%. Coupe de France final definitely, and then the Champions League final. So there's 4 streams that, or 3 streams for sure that I will be streaming.
For the final in Munich between Paris and Inter, has all the hallmarks of a classic. It's good news for the most superstitious Paris fans. They won the European Cup Winners' Cup in 1996 wearing the same Daniel Hector design jersey. Some may see it as a sign.
Oh, I wasn't saying. I was going to talk about the Munich one.
Matters in the league.
Go on, Nuno.
Mendes does
he's done well. He's done well.
Create the space and his cross.
How is it looking? It's looking good. It's looking good.
Will be a Paris corner. Thumbs up.
Have a question for you. Ask away. Ask away.
Quick feet from one of 3 Portuguese in the 11 and in most 11s for Paris this season.
PSG, Portugal Saint-Germain, Portugal Saint-Germain.
Pretty indispensable. It's whipped into the back post.
Oosh.
Oh, it was on to the head of Marquinhos. A grimace from the Paris captain.
No, I'm gonna have to refresh the stream again, bro. The quality here, doo dog water.
Fairy tale ending to another historic campaign in the French capital. Has scored once this season, Marquinhos, but very much a rarity. Doesn't get involved at the other end too much.
Name a creator for Trollface Edit.
Both of which came in the space of 3 days. One against Sociedad, one against Nantes. Hadn't assisted a goal
do 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘆.
just under 3 years before, and hasn't again since. 𝙎𝙊𝘾 forwards to 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎. Masengo. Better spell of possession here for Auxerre. Now 𝙊𝙼𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑛.
Oh, attention, watch out here.
𝙎𝙊𝘾 can only find Vitinha at the near post. Donnarumma doing his best to keep that in.
Donnarumma
succeeded in doing so. Another ripple of applause around the park in appreciation.
Sorry, who? 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘆.
Italian keeper.
Football content creator, Barca content creator.
Time. Went route 1, which is a rarity for a 𝙀𝙊𝘾 side. They mix it up though, and they win it back too. In the opposition half.
Kvara, okay, Kvara. I see you.
In a tight
Dembélé! Oh, Dembélé!
Donovan Leon.
Dembélé! Ton ballon d'or. You need to score those. You need to put those in. 𝙎𝙊𝘾. ROBBY. And then LOU.
Under Leon, just about.
It's a good save there. Dembélé.
Leon was brilliant in the reverse fixture to keep a clean sheet. One of very few to do so across the course of this campaign against the champions. Ended up as a goalless draw, despite Paris peppering 24 shots at his goal.
Oh, I remember that Auxerre game. That was, bruh, hard to watch.
A first save of this evening. I feel it won't be the last. Indeed, out to collect before Bradley Barcola could get there.
Come on, let's score. Let's score in the first 20. Okay, I will edit. Don't forget to watch. Okay, just make sure to send it to me, whether it's by DM or something, and I'll make sure to watch it.
A lot of him to outpace
If
Mendes.
PSG wins this, will they win the title? They've already won. They won the title a long time ago now. It's been like well over a month at this point since they won the title.
If they avoid defeats, Paris will set the record for
there you go.
Number of points in an 18-team Ligue 1 season. One with 3 points awarded for a win, which is currently held by Saint-Étienne in 1969-1970. Would love to take that record off. Another of their long-term rivals, formerly France's most successful club. 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙏 taking it down on his chest.
What do you think of Paris FC? I don't really think much, as in, not much of it. Like, there's no rivalry between them. Penalty? Nothing! Ref! Okay, we'll see it again. We'll see it again. Well, parce que Dembélé, he's not a diver like that. So, voila, I have to back my guy. That's a pen.
Ignores the whistles inside the park. Dembélé still down.
Whoa. Attention. This better not be serious.
Play on. They'll hope it's nothing serious here for Dembélé.
Hopefully.
He's only just come back and will not want to miss.
It's nothing too serious.
The next two games.
It better not be.
Let's see it again here. Oh, it's a little clumsy, you have to say.
It is. That could be. I've seen pens given for a whole lot less than that. Let's see.
No touch on the ball.
He stamps on his foot.
From 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙏.
I've seen a lot less for a pen. That should be a pen.
Contact was there with Dembélé. Pause here. Whilst presumably VAR has a check.
What is he saying? Is
there a word in the referee's ear from those watching on? In the VAR
What's the full form of 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙼𝙎𝙏?
Back to his feet, which
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙼 is the thing. I don't know what the 𝙎 stands for. The AG or AJ, pardon me, but the A is the last A is for Auxerre, the city.
Eiffel Tower in the distance. Iconic landmark in a city which will
PSG
have
was supposed to happen to a win.
Another iconic.
Who knows? We can only speculate. At the end of the day, PSG did what they need to do to have that matchup. Barca couldn't.
As we get back underway, seemingly no need for referee 𝙬𝙤𝘾𝙬𝘼𝙎 to head to his pitch side monitor. VAR content with his on-field decision. Almost 2/3 of the possession thus far for the champions. Yes, that's a Parisian derby. Paris FC, now owned by Bernard Arnault, the richest man in Europe. Red Bull as well, having a say in matters.
Attention.
The closest derby in world football, about 30 meters away.
Watch out!
Here comes 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑃𝐻.
Oh, yeah.
Nice in 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑗𝘍 finding a bit of space there, bearing down on the Paris box, and
what time is it for you? It is
getting under the
what,
ball
17 minutes past 8 here in London.
But a warning shot across the Paris bows towards their 𝙎𝙎 here, and there'll be no pushovers. We'll of course keep you up to date about goings on elsewhere on this 34th and final match day, but not whilst Paris are on the attack. Barcola weighs up his options, finds 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑍. Cute ball.
Dembélé. Oh, I think he's offside. I think he was offside just about. But that's brilliant done to bring it down, though.
To deny.
Is he offside?
Dembélé,
no, he's on. Looked on.
One-on-one with Donovan Leon.
Touch slide him down just ever so slightly. But come on Dembélé, va marquer ton but.
Over 30 caps for his country. A very important presence in this Auxerre backline this season. Tasked with keeping tabs there on Fabian Ruiz. Mendes will swing it in, but over everyone waiting in the middle. Marquinhos keeps it alive. Neves to his compatriot in midfield. Paris start again from the edge of the final third.
Nakavara's on the left.
Mendes.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼 2, am I right? That's a second channel, yeah, but there's also the main channel, whichever channel, whichever one you want to choose, 𝙎𝙊𝘾 or 𝙎𝙊𝘾 2.
The game plan, the MO of 𝙂𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘖's side. Tempo up and down, possession-based philosophy of the Spaniard. Make the opposition run, wait for your moment, and then strike. They've done so with so much success on
great
so
ball
many
there
occasions this season.
Not the best ball by 𝙂𝙖𝘾 though.
𝙂𝙖𝘾 getting his cross all wrong.
Too much on it.
Yes, now a chance to go around the grounds. There have been a few early goals. Nantes 1-0 up against Montpellier.
Yeah, I haven't even been looking at, because the thing is, though, for Ligue 1, though, there's a lot of big games happening.
Already 2-0 to the good against Brest. As they look to secure European football.
Bayern won 4-0 today.
And also,
let's look at Ligue 1.
2 goals for Toulouse in Saint-Etienne. Saint kept their hopes alive with recent results, but
so Marseille are losing.
Hanging on by a thread. It must be said, even with 20
Nice are
minutes on the clock.
winning. Toulouse are winning.
One other goal. And it's
it.
good news for those of a Paris persuasion, as it is a goal against Marseille. Owen won't be threatening them, but never too disappointed to see their bitter rivals concede. Rennes 1-0 up inside the Orange Velodrome.
Another loss at home potentially for them. I said, are they playing the strongest 11 or no?
That sees Monaco currently move up into second, Nice up to fourth. And the big move.
Oh, they've equalized. Green. Oh, whoa. Dembele. Dembele need to go and score. Greenwood has equalized.
Ruiz.
Yikes.
Forwards to Neves.
Kone scored, the Canadian.
On the right-hand side.
Lens have scored against Monaco.
It's going to run beyond Nuno Mendes. 𝙎𝙊𝘾 can tidy up with a back pass to Donovan Leon. Flicked on by Mohamed Traoré over on the right-hand side now. Interchanging with 𝙬𝙤𝘾𝘼𝙎𝘏. Beautifully brought down by the Bournemouth loanee.
Shush.
Dangerous looking cross whipped in towards 𝙂𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑐𝑒. Beautiful first touch. Alongside Perrin, also with 10 goals this season, Mohamed Traoré. By far the most valuable player in the squad, according to a transfer market. A value of 18 million.
Are we supporting El Clasico?
Yeah.
Typically Barca.
Perrin is the next most valuable at 6 million. Both of them equally valuable to Auxerre, and they'll be sorry to see Traoré head back to the south coast of England in the summer. That loan comes to an end. Dembele able to run at the Auxerre defence. It's a good challenge from Owusu. French-born Ghanaian with the armband for this final 34th game of the season. Traoré somehow wriggling between 2 or 3 in Paris blue, eventually running down a blind alley. 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙏𝙀𝙀 crowded out. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘾𝙼𝙎, of course, the regular captain for Auxerre, absent from the squad though. Picked up a knock, forced the miss in the final game of the season, which will be a loss for Auxerre at both ends. Crucial in defence, but 6 goals as well, despite missing a penalty over the course of the season. Became the first Auxerre player to see his penalty saved in Ligue 1.
Ooh, Kvara.
Working his way to the edge of the box. Testing 𝙤𝙤𝘼𝘾𝘼𝙎𝘼. Another attempt on target, well held.
I hope we don't have. I hope we're not facing another 𝙤𝙤𝘼𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑛 inspired like he was in that first leg.
For French Guiana, I should say, not French Guinea. He was born there, the island of Cayenne. So things spicing up here in the 25 minutes on the clock.
What, ref?
Looking to try and turn the screw.
What?
Sinioko spinning away.
What was the problem? I don't see where the foul is there, ref.
Fans disagreeing with the free kick there.
Finalissima Spain versus Argentina. I don't know when they're going to have time to do the Finalissima at this point, honestly. Like, you would do it now, but they've got the Nations League, so we'll have to wait and see.
There's Neves again. Dembélé. Quick passing from Paris. Out to 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑋𝙏𝑆. 3 in the middle to Aimant. Goes short to Dembélé. He's just ghosting in outside the area, finding space. Takes it back off Vitinha. Can't force it through to 𝙀𝙖𝘼, but Moroccan quickly wins the ball back. Ruiz. 𝙀𝙀𝘼 trying to flick it on to Dembélé.
It's a good idea.
The top of that Auxerre back line. That one didn't come off. They're rather pinned back here, the visitors. 𝙀𝙀𝘼 again. Neves.
Well, good challenge.
Stretched leg there. What would have been a killer ball. 𝙊𝙾𝘼𝑋𝙏𝑆 Diomande in the way. Over a quarter of the game gone. Auxerre have held their own thus far. 1 or 2 scares. Biggest one. 1-on-1. 𝙤𝙤𝘼𝑋𝙏𝑆 doing well. Is he going to be called upon again?
𝙁𝙁𝘼?
𝙁𝙁𝘼.
Oh, good idea. Good idea. Good idea. Good idea.
To find his strike partner, Dembélé. Mendes.
Mendes?
Somehow finding his way.
Oh, Mendes.
Both Traoré and then Leon.
Have a hit.
Over. 𝙀𝙖𝘼.
Ah.
Try and get inside Mensah.
Oh, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. We're playing well. We're playing well. Come on, Kvara, cook him.
The Ghanaian.
Yeah. Come on, let's get a goal. Let's get a goal here.
Auxerre force Paris back. Push out a touch, but get the sense it'll come back sooner rather than later. Fabian Ruiz, let's fly.
Oish.
Well, off balance.
Okay, let me refresh the page again.
Well over the bar.
FPS is
Spaniard reached double figures for Paris with his 10th goal in all competitions a couple of weeks ago.
Great goal it was as well. Great goal as well.
It wasn't enough to prevent one of PSG's losses in that tough fortnight domestically, and thus ended his unbeaten run, which was the longest
that was his game against
Nice
in
the past 75 years. 51 without defeat. Well, Auxerre winning more of the jewels than their hosts. Winning the battles, but will they win the war? 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 towards the 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑍𝑒, using his strength to hold off �プ𝙗𝙖𝙞𝙡 as the target man. It might be a fairly lonely evening in Paris for the Malian.
That's a foul. What position are Auxerre in the table? I think 14th. So not really much in them. They're not gonna, they're not battling for Europe. They're not really at risk of relegation. So
no complaints this time.
Just really playing for pride at this point.
Too busy singing their songs, waving their flags. Generally,
Strasbourg are up.
Atmosphere in the park this evening.
Let me get us the league table on. So Monaco are 2 down.
Wow, here's 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑍𝑒.
No! Nigga, come on!
And the Malian will do his best.
It's every single time. Oh my gosh, man. Fugaziness.
Paris have dominated most of the opening half an hour, but they find themselves 1-0 down here.
It's okay, it's okay though. We'll win, we'll win, we'll win. We'll win.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑍𝑒 was in.
We need to lock in, we need to lock in.
In slotting past Donnarumma.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, Fugazi goal, Fugazi goal. Oh, Pacho's just got turned there. That was way too easy. Pacho got turned there.
Beyond the Paris backline.
Pacho got turned there. That's Pacho's fault. It's way too easy by Pacho.
And duly punished.
Not much Donnarumma can do there either.
5th of the season. And Paris, if they are to finish with a win, they'll have to fight back from behind.
It's fine, we've done it before, we've done it before.
Enrique, stoic, if frustrated. His default setting when his side fall behind. For all their incredible exploits this campaign, they have rarely kept a clean sheet, Paris.
It's going to be something we need to improve on.
Just 7 across the entirety of the season. Their
Come on, still plenty of time.
The 𝙭𝘖 era was 11 back in 2011-2012. So something to work on, certainly for Luis Enrique over the summer and in the week or two before those finals, to shore things up at the back. Donnarumma, of course, sharing goalkeeping responsibilities over the course of the season. He's only earned 4 clean sheets to his 10, which he picked up last term. And in only 1 less game, 24th appearance this season, had 25 last campaign, 82% save success rate last campaign.
It's now Auxerre 10th.
Not the Italians' finest season, and yet another trophy, potentially a historic campaign, if they can complete a treble. It will surely be Donnarumma between the sticks for those 2 cup finals. Though Arnaud Tenas did impress last weekend. May have conceded, but strong performance, and even delivered his 2nd Ligue 1 assist after the one against Toulouse about a year ago. No other Paris keeper has achieved such a feat in producing 2 assists since Opta records began.
Junior PSG was in the Prem. Do you think they would make it top 3? Absolutely. Well, given that they smacked like 3 of the 4, especially 4 of the 4, depending on how good Aston Villa can finish, of the top 4 Premier League teams. I don't know. I'm pretty confident. Yeah.
Winner on match day 1, and then added a 2nd against Marseille in November. That too, a 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑍𝑒 goal, an opener in a 3-1 win. Will we see A similar scoreline tonight. 𝙀𝙼𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, seemingly the first player into the book. Just catching Nuno Mendes there. Been involved pretty much everywhere for Auxerre this season. 𝙀𝙼𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, 10 goals, 10 assists. That, though, just his second yellow card. Calm down, says Marquinhos. This is...
Come on, Marquis.
Certainly within shooting range, and there'll be anything but calm inside the park if Vitinha were to find the net from here. The cross, the more likely option. Mendes there as the left-footed option too. It's an awkward one for Donovan Leon. 2 men in the wall. It is Mendes.
Oh, Mendes!
Back to Neves, deflected.
Oh,
Still
my
not
goodness.
cleared. Now it is.
What a shot.
Narrow
Oh,
escape for
Nuno.
Auxerre. Their lead nearly lasted mere seconds.
Allez,
And now
Dembélé.
more danger.
Oh,
This one,
Dembélé.
wriggling past one or two.
Oh,
The shot disappointing in the end. That shot, anything but disappointing.
what a shot. Ah, yeah.
Said you couldn't rule out the shot, and indeed Mendes
It's a
trying to catch
brilliant
Donovan
hit
Leon.
and nearly did.
Unawares. There was a
Oh, la. Semir,
gap.
come
Quite
on.
find it. Clattering the left-hand post. Leon, nonetheless, escapes. He's now gone 2 hours of football without conceding against Paris this season. Far from a rarity for Paris to find the woodwork. Against Montpellier last weekend, it was Bradley Barcola who cannoned one against the crossbar. That was the 21st time that Paris had hit the woodwork across this season, so 22 now. The highest total in the division. Barcola's fourth last weekend was also a Ligue 1 high. No player has found the crossbar or the post more often. Here is Barcola. Inside to Dembélé. Amazing how often he finds space just outside the area, ghosting away from defenders.
Come on,
Nightmare to defend against, can go either way, so two-footed. On that occasion went for the pass, couldn't quite thread the needle. Vitinha to his fellow Portuguese, almost straight out of play. Mendes got there.
Is this a league game or an cup game? This is the league game, final league game of the season. So at the end of this, there's going to be a trophy ceremony.
Up against 𝙎𝙧𝘋𝙾. Buys the space.
Oh!
To get the cross in, it was heading for Dembélé. Leon got there first.
The thing that annoys me is that every single time we have a league game, we always, like, last year we lost it, the final league game. The year before that, we lost it. Every time there's a trophy celebration at the park, we always lose that game.
Dembélé will have an eye on the Marseille score. Maybe get an update at half-time. Of course, in a battle with Mason Greenwood, most likely to be Ligue 1's 𝙋𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, top scorer. And the bad news for Dembélé is that Marseille have equalised from the spot, and it was Greenwood.
Has Greenwood scored again, though? Rabiot.
That's how close Paris came to an equaliser. Mendes bending it beautifully. Not quite enough. So yes, Dembélé now on 21, Greenwood on 20.
Yikes.
Will he live to rue that missed opportunity early on, denied by Leon one-on-one? I feel there will be more opportunities. Maybe even now. Dembélé
Come on, let's go. It's a good move.
Bradley Barcola moves it in towards 𝙀𝙼𝘾𝘼𝘎𝘾.
No, it's a foul.
This time the decision goes the way of 𝙀𝙁𝘖𝘾𝑗𝑜𝑙𝑖. Georgian certainly leaning into the back of the wing back. 𝙀𝙪𝘾𝘼𝑗𝑜𝑙𝘖, 2 for company. Heads for the corner flag, wins a throw, not far from it.
Yeah, it's just poor defending again. It's too easy.
Away.
And we need to fix that up, especially if you've got a Thuram going through like that, or Lautaro. They could be dangerous.
𝙋𝙪𝘾𝘼 declines to go back to his keeper with Dembele lurking. Auxerre will look to play it out from the back. Auxerre have failed to win 4 of their last 5 Ligue 1 games after winning 4 of the 6 before that, but closing in on half-time. They have the lead
watch out.
And the ball here, not for long. Misplaced pass. In fact, not misplaced, but deflected. It will be an Auxerre throw. 𝙀𝙁𝘖𝘾𝑗𝑜𝑙𝑖 to take. Might not have been winning too many of those games recently, Auxerre, but they've always scored in them. 9 in a row coming into this evening, which was already their best run since 2010-2011. We're now hitting double figures against the champions. 10th match in a row they've scored in. Looking to add a second here. It's over to Perrin.
Watch out, watch out.
Good tackle from the Portuguese, but he's accidentally teed it up for 𝙗𝙪𝙨𝑒𝑡𝑟𝑎𝑢𝑟𝑒. Shot blocked. Mensah inside to Traoré again. Fails to pick out Mesengo.
Come on, Nuno. Fais attention avec ses passes.
𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑗𝑜𝑙𝘾 there. Out on the right wing currently. It is a fairly fluid front 3 for Auxerre. Yeah, mixing things up and ensuring 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼 doesn't have to do all the thankless running himself as target man slash chief presser. Isn't he the traditional centre forward?
Come on, dang. We're sorry, 43 minutes into the game.
Perrin and 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼 wingers by trade. Traoré an attacking midfielder. It's working for them, and despite Paris having double the XG of the away side, it is the visitors with the lead as we close in on the break. Maybe time for one more clear-cut opportunity.
Ah, Fabian.
Paris will be panicking. Of course, not too much jeopardy here. They don't want to finish the season with a whimper. Steadied the ship with that 4-1 win against Montpellier last weekend after a tough spell, of course, during which they rested a number of players, focusing on the Champions League semi-final with Arsenal.
Go on, go on.
𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼 turning this way and that. Lays it off to Neves.
Find a pass.
Marquinhos. Hakimi. 4 or 5 waiting in the middle. For now, Paris continue to delay. Vitinha. Pacho. Every player bar 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 are well into the Auxerre half. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi needs more movement in the middle. Dembele next to dink it towards Neves.
Idea.
Cleared only as far as Vitinha. 𝙋𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. 𝙬𝙑𝘾𝘼𝑎. He thought for a second about letting fly.
Offside, I think it's
finally
offside.
break into the box. Dembele, quick feet. Trying to find a way past 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Just about retains possession in the end. Good work from the Ivorian centre-back. It is sent in to the middle and up into the air. And ultimately,
they're defending well, in
the
fairness.
grateful arms of 𝙤𝙤𝘼𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑛. 45 minutes pretty much up. And that is the man. Here's the difference between the two sides as we head into half-time.
I mean, there's not been all that many stoppages, so I wouldn't expect there to be any.
Through the ranks at Auxerre, 𝙤𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘾𝘄𝘼𝑎𝑛. 8 goals last campaign.
How many? 1 minute.
This season.
So maybe one last chance to get an equalizer here.
5 as well for Mali, international level. 𝙬𝙑𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑛 can only pick out 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑛, who calmly brings it down on his thigh. Just 1 minute of additional time.
Come on.
Half of which has already come and gone.
𝙬𝙑𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑛
overhitting that cross. Neves did well to get anything on it, but ran into 𝙤𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑛. Calmly done as well from Diomande. Auxerre holding firm for now. And will surely have the half-time lead unless Paris can strike here with the final action of the half. And they cannot. Mendes straight into 𝙤𝙤𝘼𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑛.
Half time. That's half time.
Will be that. For Auxerre, so far, doing their best to spoil the party in the French capital. Paris on their way to lifting the trophy, but 1-0 down at the halfway point. 𝙤𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑛 the difference. 45 minutes left to play.
Annoying first half, man. It's annoying first half, man. So I don't think we're playing poorly. We conceded a poor chance,
though. A quick free kick, which caught Paris.
That's the annoying bit. It's a quick free kick that you're sleeping, you're napping, and just like that, bang, you're 1-0 down.
The man to profit. Nothing Donnarumma could do, and that man, 𝙤𝙤𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑛, and a couple of crucial pieces of goalkeeping to keep that lead intact.
Well, let me bring up the stats here. I'll do this like this. So I think stand. I mean, as you would expect, PSG with all the momentum. They scored here with their more momentum in the 30th minute. 0.69 XG to PSG, 7 shots. Each have created one big chance. Heavier XG in terms of stats. 7 shots, 2 shots on target to their 1. I mean, they had what? 1 shot on target. 1 shot on target, 4 shots in total, 1 shot on target, and they scored off of that. And it was just honestly a lapse in concentration. In terms of the team, though, thought them hasn't done nearly as much. Average rating for PSG was 6.6. Nunez's been good. Vitinha's been pretty good. It's been over a pretty quiet first half, but it's not been poor by us. But there's still 45 minutes to go, and even this PSG, I can definitely go and see that. Even if we bring on the cavalry, bring on 𝙤𝙤𝘾𝑝𝘼𝑎𝑛 to go in to finish it out. The only concerning thing is that you've gone and played your best team here. You're 2 weeks away from a Champions League final, and mean, you're losing to Auxerre, who, you know, good Auxerre team, but are not, you know, anything crazy either. Is the one annoying bit to a goal to Sanyoko in the 30th minute. But yeah. What are we ranking the first half out of 10? I think from PSG's perspective, what, 6 out of 10? It's not been great, but not terrible either. I just think we need to sharpen up and be more aware defensively. That's where we can get caught out, but that's always been the case. Is PSG really losing to those? You have to be from there to support them. Teams. I don't get your comment. I don't get the comment. Is there something? Because you're losing at Auxerre. I don't get the second bit of the comment though. PSG needs to lock in. Yep, they do. They do. It's not been a great performance by them. But I mean, we had chances, just not creating nearly enough. Obviously, Auxerre doing what every single Ligue team does, playing some disgusting U-shape or disgusting haram terrorism ball. But, you know, whatever, it is what it is. Greenwood brace. Have he scored again? No. No. No, 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 no. Greenwood has scored a brace. No. No, I cannot have. No, 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 no. Ousmane Dembélé. Dembélé, you need to score. You need to score. You need to score, Dembélé. Purée. No, I can't have this. Not him of all people. So now they're level on goals. Because Dembélé had a 2-goal advantage. Dembélé, you need to score. Dembélé, tu as besoin de marquer. Come on, Dembélé. Just quickly looking here at the Bundesliga. Can't believe so Dortmund ended up finishing in the top 4. That's crazy. But yeah, looking at Ligue 1, if you look at the stats, well, now they're going to be, because so he's on 2 goals currently, so they've both got 10. Magnus Eklius is on 10 goals. I mean, he'll have it in terms of the GA total. He'll have it. I mean, he's catching up too there. Who would you rather have, Prime Dembélé or Prime Cavani? Prime Cavani was good, but he also missed a lot. I mean, we'll see. If Dembélé goes and, you know, we win the Champions League, then Prime Dembélé. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah. Remontada from PSG, hopefully. I mean, they did it in the past. The only thing, I mean, the thing is, I mean, the game is, there's, if you win or lose, it's not changing much. There's no invincibility. It's just that, I mean, again, the annoying thing from the PSG perspective is that it's another one of those things where, once again, you go and you lose at home on the title celebration day, and it's a lapse of in concentration by your team, by the defenders. It's an annoying goal to concede, man. But it is what it is, man. Still 45 minutes to go. Hope that 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 really goes into them, tears into them at halftime. Where should PSG make signings in the summer? We need to get a right-footed center back. We need to get a right back, somebody to fill in for Hakimi. I think we probably should also get another midfielder as well. Yeah, I think those are the main positions. Junior, do you think that 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 will go to Real Madrid? Depends how much. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, his contract with Arsenal is up till 2027. So unless they're willing to go and splash the cash, which could be in excess of what, 100 million for him, probably not. What will you do if Inter win? I mean, I'll be sad, but life will go on. Life will go on. I'll be sad, probably make a video saying that we probably should have won, but I mean, the show will go on. I live in New Jersey, so I'm going to the World Cup finals at MetLife. Do you already have the tickets? Have you already bought the tickets? Because you live in New Jersey, just because you live in the Northeast in New England territory, doesn't necessarily mean you're going. You've got the tickets. You've got tickets for the World Cup final in 2026. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I think PSG will class Inter. Best of luck. Hopefully too. I'm getting tickets as well. I mean, I'd like to get tickets. I probably should be paying attention to more how the ticketing process is going to work, because it's going to be expensive. But yeah, I want to try to get tickets at least to go and watch a couple, at least Canada games, maybe catch one France game. Unless for some, miraculous, maybe if I get big enough and whatnot, maybe I get a cheeky, hold on. Maybe I get a cheeky, I can get a, press ticket and whatnot, but no. Spain versus France Nations League, what's your thoughts on the semi-final? It's a good one. It's a rematch of the 2020, of the Euros. The only thing I'll go and say is that I'm not sure, like from France, France specifically, is how a lot of players are probably going to be like, because if you think PSG, Their finals on the 31st. I think the Nations League semifinals on the 4th and 5th potentially. And so with that, it would mean that like, I don't know, I think it'd be a tight turnaround for like a Dembele, a 𝙬𝙾𝘼𝘾𝘼𝘾, 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘾𝘼𝑍 potentially to have that and then have to go and play again. So we'll see. Love your content. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Junior, do you think PSG needs to sign Lamine Yamal in the summer? We don't need to sign him, but I mean, I take him. I take him. What the heck are PSG losing? They lost because of a lapse in defensive concentration. Well, let me go get my phone. All right, the players are getting ready to come out. Dembele needs to score. Yeah, he does need to score for that best top goal scorer in Ligue 1. All right, here we go.
The France. 45 minutes remaining in this Ligue 1 2024-25 season. There is 𝙋𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾, who's 5th of the season. Here's the difference between the sides at the halfway point. No obvious changes made by either manager at half-time, as far as we can see. Ousmane Dembele, as is he aware, Mason Greenwood has got on the score sheet in Marseille. And, well, I tell you what, not just got on the score sheet, but got on the score sheet twice. Marseille turning things round against Rennes, scoring in first half stoppage time.
Allez, Dembele,
Greenwood
come on.
Now is alongside Dembele at the top of the scoring charts. So work to do for Paris' number 10 if he wants to finish as top scorer this season.
All right, there you go. That's second half underway.
45 minutes remain, the final 45 of this Ligue 1 campaign. Paris with work to do, 1-0 down against their visitors Auxerre at the halfway point. Elsewhere, Monaco losing 1-0 in their game away at Lens. So dropping back below Marseille on the podium. Nice now 3-0 to the good, looking pretty good as well for 4th spot. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝙼𝘎𝑆 winning, but with worse goal difference. Strasbourg drawing Auxerre Lyon at the bottom.
Come on, get a goal early here.
Fighting back, 2-1 down in their match. Le Havre drawing Reims, losing Nantes should be safe, 2-0 up. It still remains in the balance if Saint-Etienne could turn things around.
Are they? What's this result for Saint-Etienne?
At the bottom of the table. Paris playing for pride.
Saint-Etienne are losing.
And confidence heading into their crucial next 2 games, the 2 cup finals. Coupe de France in 7 days' time. And then, of course, the Champions League final in Munich in a fortnight. Oh, the ambience had dropped a little, picks up as Paris pick up the ball just outside the area.
Come on, it's nice having all this possession, but we need to get more clear-cut chances.
Auxerre defense is proving tough for the Parisians to pick their way through. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 puts that out for a corner. With 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙏𝑚𝑖 lurking behind him. Well, the good news for Paris is that Auxerre have dropped 23 points from winning positions in Ligue 1 this season, which is the highest tally for a top-flight team over the course of the campaign. Taking the lead again here, by no means a given. They'll hold on to it regardless.
Come on. Then time to score another set play goal. Go on! Oh! How, is that Marquis?
Nearly teed up perfectly.
No, Marquis, come on!
Potential points
oh
again.
My!
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 knocking it on. Marquinhos at the back stick, not able to react quickly enough at an awkward height. The Paris captain, another half chance.
Come on, my 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Goes. Scored on the half-hour mark, Auxerre. The most prolific period has been at the very end of the first half. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 tees it up.
Oh my goodness!
Dembélé testing 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
No, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, you gotta be joking. This guy, oh man. It's a good strike from Dembélé.
But for yet another save from the French Guiana keeper. �11 shots on target.
Oh, let me refresh the page here.
11 shots on target, none of which found their way past him in the reverse fixture. So far, 3 shots on target, still no goals for Paris. A game and a half. 𝙤𝙤𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 and his defence have kept them out.
Come on, Fabian.
Something not many have managed to do. Not just in France, but in Europe this season. Very best clubs around Europe have struggled, eventually fallen to Paris on their way to the Champions League final. Liverpool, Arsenal, of course, amongst them. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 takes that down on his knee, very edge of the area. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Take a deflection.
Don't think that took a deflection, just mishit by the Moroccan. Sailing out for an Auxerre goal kick. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, the most passes in the final third per match in Ligue 1 this season. Across the entire division, 28.8 on average. 7 goals and 12 assists in all competitions for the Moroccan. Could become the 5th Paris player to reach the 20 mark this season.
I was not even listening. I didn't know 20 mark for what. Allez, Barco.
Through to 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Barcola! The touch was heavy.
Bouncing
but
off
it's a
his
good
side.
idea. It's a good idea.
Straight through to Leon.
Ah, yeah.
To go some to beat 𝙤𝙤𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, you feel. Can't afford to pass up opportunities. And that was one. The better touch. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 is in there. And there you see confirmation of that brace for Mason Greenwood thus far.
No.
Marseille
Donna, come on, man.
on 𝙤𝙤𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, 𝙤𝙤𝘾𝘼𝑚 the next nearest lurking, but without a 4-goal special from Rennes forward. It is going to be a 2-horse race here, but a far closer one than we were expecting at kickoff. Dembélé 2 to the good. Paris at home against Auxerre. Dembélé indeed got a big opportunity early on, denied one-on-one by Leon.
Come on, Dembélé. Come on, PSG. First and foremost, let's score. I don't care who it is.
Yes, Greenwood.
And then we can focus on Dembélé scoring again.
A penalty after 21 minutes, and then adding his second and Marseille's third in first half stoppage time as they turn that round against Rennes. Adrien Rabiot with the other. So 45
Another
minutes
corner.
to the side. Ligue 1's top scorer.
Come on, Dembélé. Come on, PSG. Allez-y.
Certainly plenty of points of interest, even if the title has long since been wrapped up. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 amongst those warming up on the sidelines. Vitinha feature 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘎.
Kvara.
Cuts inside, looks to let fly. Shot was deflected. Once again, comfortable for Leon.
Come on, win it back again. Get it back.
And it was mostly one-way traffic in the first half, but Auxerre aren't lucky to be ahead. They got their chance, they took it. They defended well. When Paris did break through, Leon was on hand. A pretty good value for their 1-goal lead. Showing here they can
Are you ending the stream after the game? Where are you going to try? I'm probably going to have to end the stream pretty quickly after the game.
Season play out in their favor.
Or, well, I mean, I'll be... Because there's a trophies lift and whatnot, so I might stay for that. But after that, I'm not going to stick too much longer after that.
We do have the third best shot accuracy away from home in the league, behind PSG and Rennes. Auxerre, one of their better stats. Other than that, not their strongest suit. Dembele.
Come on, come on, come on, finish! Dembele! Dembele, 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 Dembele. Dembele for the Ballon d'Or push. You need to be putting those in.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘎, unselfish.
Dembele!
And another huge opportunity for Ousmane Dembele, leaning back. Is it going to be just one of those nights for Paris' number 10?
It's not over. It's not over. Still over. Plenty of football to be played. Plenty of football to be played. Come on. Stay positive. Stay positive. Lock in. Lock in.
Another Parisian Ligue 1 top scorer.
Oh, shucks.
There's two big opportunities which he's allowed to slip through his fingers.
Switch it. Switch it. I think 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑖 probably should be coming on hopefully soon. Who's that to? Thank you for the ball back again.
Clear. They are rarely getting out of their own half at the moment. Pacho. Paris still not in a rush. Long way to go indeed. 35 minutes remaining. Dembele dropping short to get involved. Interchanging with Nuno Mendes. Confusingly.
Baco, go on.
Now he makes his way forwards. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘎 trying to wriggle between 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑚 and Mensah.
That's our ball. That's our ball.
Eventually forced back. The left back
Well done,
finishes the
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑚.
job. Fabian Ruiz.
Oh, well done, well done.
The quick passes from Paris's Portuguese midfield contingent. And on comes Vitinha. Increase the tempo. It doesn't reach 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑚, and there's space here for Mensah to run into. Options ahead of him and to his right, chooses the safer option of Masengo, but turns it out to be not all that safe in the end. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑚 will get that under control, keep it in play. The pitch seems in the way. It's not the issue, just running into a determined Diomande. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑚 now operating off the right-hand side. Generally been more at home on the left this season. Ruiz looking for Dembele, but still not happening. And there's a chance of an Auxerre counter-attack here. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑚 Looks for the run of 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. 𝙎𝙊𝘾 trying to let it run through to his keeper. There wasn't enough pace on the pass. Nonetheless, no harm done.
Go on.
Here we go again. 𝙎𝙾𝘾 watching on. Mendes
No.
continues his run. Dembélé coming short. Here's Nuno Mendes.
He needs support. He needs support.
Picking himself up. Fabian Ruiz into the middle. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝙋𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Run out to the corner flag. Kept in by Fabian Ruiz.
Well, don't force
into
it.
the middle. Donovan Leon trying to get it under control. Eventually does so. Important hand on the ball with 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝙾𝙎 and 𝙎𝙀𝙼 lurking behind him.
This is the same team that knocked Arsenal out of the Champions League. Listen, I mean, wow, game's not finished. First of all, that's all I'll say. Game's not finished. And Arsenal, wow, if I want to go and say that it's the same team that, yeah, that's in the Champions League final.
141 goals scored by Paris this season across all competitions. If they can grab a couple here, they'll move into the top 3 most prolific campaigns in the club's history. Fair way off the 171 of 2017-18.
It's crazy.
Nonetheless, something to aim for as they look to turn this one around. Currently 2 would be enough to do so, but they're largely being frustrated by this Auxerre backline. A lot to the ball, lots of passes. Only once or twice since the restart have they made
Go on.
𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑏.
Yes!
Well, now they've made
Vamos! Vamos! Get the ball. Let's go. 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 We're not happy. Job's not finished. Job's not finished. We go back. We go back. Allez, now Dembélé need to go get your goal. Dembélé va prendre ton but.
But eventually, they find a way through. Shake of the head from Donovan Leon.
Vamos.
A little more space.
Great goal by 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙎. Vamos, 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙎.
New number 7 this season.
𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙎 Scalia. Vamos. Vamos.
Well struck. His 3rd since joining in January.
So 𝙬𝙬𝘼 is on. Who came off?
Another recent signing also making his way onto the pitch. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑑𝑢𝑎.
Warren Zaire-Emery's coming on. Who's coming off then?
One of the
Fabian Ruiz came off.
parts of the furniture around these areas now. Warren Zaire-Emery.
Did 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑾 come off?
And also Seny Mayulu.
So Mayulu's coming on as well. So who's coming?
Mayulu.
Who are the 3 players that came off?
Substitute Zaire-Emery.
I think 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑾 came off. 𝙀𝙀𝘼, Mayulu,
hammering it into the top
𝙀𝙀𝘼,
corner.
Ruiz, and Neves maybe.
The 2 players born in 2006 or later combined for a goal in Ligue 1. Can they grab another here? Paris will have been determined not to lose at the very least in front of their home fans before lifting the trophy. We're starting to get a little touch and go. 2/3 of the game gone.
So 𝙀𝙀𝘼 came off, and I'm assuming
Then in the blink of an eye,
Neves.
𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝙎 turning it on and ensuring for the first time this season
Neves came off,
Donovan
yeah.
Leon in the Auxerre goal.
Has he scored again? No, please tell me he's not scored a hat-trick.
Look, midfield, Mayulu.
No, he's not. He's not. They're tied right now. I think they would share the award if it stays like this.
But also,
and also, I mean, he scored more penalty goals. So because Dembélé only got 1.
With a decision to make
Vas-y.
for the upcoming finals.
Nuno
Mendes strikes from range as he did in the first half. Not reaching the goal or the woodwork this time.
Go on. Marquinhos, good ball in.
Sends it back into the middle, just over the head of Dembélé. Traoré has to go long for 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝘾. Whilst they're interchanging on occasion, is doing most of the running there. The Malian no longer the winner. His goal as it stands. Auxerre, all of the bottom 5 now losing. Montpellier, Saint-Etienne, Le Havre, Reims and Angers.
Go on, 𝙀𝙀𝘼.
In on goal.
Oh my, 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙀, stop! Oh, stop playing so good! Mad!
Or the pass, whatever was coming from the Moroccan.
It's a great run. I think he might be offside. Ah, Dembélé was
waiting in the
through.
middle. That's surely where it was heading. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙎 out. Disappointed to miss out on another clean sheet against Paris, but nonetheless, another very strong performance thus far for the 32-year-old keeper.
Dembélé!
Paris now really
Dembélé! Oh, Dembélé, get your shot off, get your shot off, get your shot off, get your shot off.
Too many times.
Be careful on the counter here, though.
All out right from Traoré.
Get back, get back, get back.
𝙀𝙀𝘋𝙀𝘶.
Cut it out.
To switch the play over
Pacho.
to 𝙎𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘋, but Pacho will get there first. Nonetheless, ends up with the Malian. It's his strength, 3 Parisians around him, finds a way out.
Ay, 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 ay.
With Bradley Barcolla's departure, he will not become the first player born in the 21st century to be involved in 25 goals in a single season. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑗, the latest to find himself inside the Auxerre area.
Chance! Oh, 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘾𝘄𝑼𝙎!
Well, almost an immediate impact.
Bien joué, bien joué.
From the youngster who scored against Montpellier last weekend. It was those two combining, this time 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑗 involved as well. Dinking it through, struck on the volley. There's another who's very two-footed, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑗.
Very much so, yeah.
That was not far away.
Oh la la.
Traoré trying to find 𝙎𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑗, which has been the tale of, well, not just the second half, but much of the latter parts of the first. 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑗 down the other end.
It's not a bad ball.
Across to Désiré
Des?
Doué.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑗 gets there first. Vitinha, the only starting midfielder not taken off is that triple sub. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑗, Doué. Those two feel the core of this Paris midfield for years to come. 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑗.
Kvara!
3 still going.
Go on.
Onto 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑖.
Oh, it's a bit too long. But it's not over. Just shoot it, shoot it.
Thinks about the shot instead.
It's trying to be too cute, too cute, too cute, too cute. Somebody just shoot the ball, shoot the ball.
Oh, 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑗 just kept going past 3. Masengo sliding in, unselfish in the end to knock it onto 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑖. He rather fluffed his lines with the cross. Mendes whips it into
Finish!
a good area.
Yeah! Marquinhos! You didn't do it the first time and you did it! Vamos! Capitano, capitaine, capitaine, Capi Marquis! Vamos! Alright. Now, Ousmane Dembélé, you need to score. Maintenant, you do everything, guys. We do everything. We need Ousmane Dembélé to score. Oui, Marquis. L'amour du club. L'amour du club. Oui, l'amour du club. Vamos. Vamos. I told you guys, I was calm. Plenty of football to be played. We're not happy, though. Job's not finished. We're still hungry. We're hungry. Let's eat. We're hungry. Let's eat.
Auxerre led for about half an hour's play, but 2 goals inside 10 minutes from
Told you remontada. I mean, I never doubted it. I never doubted. I said we come back.
We know.
But job's not finished. Job's not finished.
From the top of the table.
Dembélé, get your goal. Let Dembélé score.
In pole position for the 3 points here, and a record-breaking tally to finish this season.
Yo les gars, attention, watch the cross. No. Les gars, doucement, hein, doucement.
Come back to life. Vitinha, space here. Game's opening up in the final half an hour. Trying to find Dembélé. He's determined to get on the score sheet as well.
Do you think Dembélé is cooked?
Remains 3-1.
How is he cooked? No. To answer your question, no.
Greenwood looking to complete his hat-trick and usurp Dembélé at the top of the scoring charts.
Hey, yo, les gars, somebody put a challenge in there. Nothing.
Currently at the top of the assists chart with those 10. 10 of each for Auxerre's number 10. 10 goals after striking against Nantes last weekend.
Was-y Dembélé?
Now here comes Ousmane Dembélé.
Dembélé! Oh, Dembélé.
But still just not happening.
Oh, Dembélé. Après tant d'années de galères et de combats, contre Paris PSG, on va se casser la voix. Lo, 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 lo. Lo, 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 lo.
The 10th man. Paris is number 10. Having a frustrating evening in front of goal. Could just top him, or cost him rather, the top scorer spot. Double change now for Auxerre.
Okay, I need to keep an eye on that Marseille game. Lyon are winning. Lacazette scored a pen.
And so too, Mohamed Traoré. Final appearance.
Lens are beating Monaco 2-0.
Auxerre, blue and white, will return to Bournemouth this summer.
You know, every single team in Ligue 1 is playing because it's the final match day.
On comes another exciting young prospect for Auxerre, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙼𝙎, their Norwegian left-back, who will replace 𝙎𝙾𝙼. Probably a straight swap. 𝙎𝙾𝙼 is also a left-back by trade. And then also coming on, number 45.
Like 8 teams, no, all 20 teams are playing. Or 18 teams, pardon me.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙼𝘾.
So there's 9 games.
Japanese former Toulouse star. 3 goals in 3 appearances for his country. Just 4 in 30, now 31 for Auxerre this season. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙼𝘖's the latest to attempt a cute dinked ball into the box. Also doesn't come off.
Dembélé and Greenwood. Yeah, that's why we need now. We've got the lead now. It's time. Dembélé stat pad sesh. Dembélé stat pad sesh. Come on, Dembélé. Dembélé, faut se réveiller. Dembélé va chercher ton ballon d'or. Dembélé va chercher tous les titres. Dembélé, we need to stop this. Lamine Yamal. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 PR.
In full voice now. The park is bouncing.
Dembele get 2 goals,
Ultras,
and we should be
man,
fine.
woman and child, they're enjoying the party on this Saturday night in Paris.
Attention, watch out, watch out. Offside. Come on, let's get the ball in. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
They are now in front finally for the first time. 67 minutes on the clock. 3/4 of the game come and gone when their captain put them in front and triggered the start of the party proper. 19 points clear of their bitter rivals Marseille. A dominant campaign from the champions.
Job's not finished though. Operation 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 is under session.
Extending the record of French titles at the bottom. It is pretty much as you were, but with Nantes clear of Angers. As they all
Greenwood and Dembele are tied right now as things stand. They're both on 21 goals.
Find their way out of trouble. 𝙀𝙖𝘼 dances past an 𝙀𝙖𝘼.
That's a foul.
The latest to catch ball.
Yeah.
The wars this evening, the right back.
No, don't take him off.
And a double change.
No, don't take him off.
4th, 5th and final changes for Luis Enrique. One will be the departure of this man, Marquinhos.
Marquinhos is coming off. Well done. Thank you. Please don't tell me Dembele.
He does love them.
Dembele's coming off.
Been in the French capital for many a year. Joined
No,
in 2013.
No, Enrique, what are you doing? Why? No.
Number of appearances.
No, listen. This is nothing against Gonzalo Ramos, but guys, this is Dembele's off.
Applause, as does Ousmane Dembele.
No, Dembele. Oh, so now we need to pray that.
Have to watch on.
We need to pray. Oh my goodness, we need to generational hate watch against Marseille. We need generational hate watch against Greenwood.
Summer signing.
Yeah. No, Enrique, y'all need to look at the other games.
𝙬𝙬𝘋𝙬𝘼𝙎𝑎. Spin. Creative spark once again for Paris this evening.
Ballon d'Or, no, it's not. I mean, I don't think whether he finishes top scorer in the Ligue 1 is going to change that, but he's still top scorer.
Fresh, obviously coming back from that knock, more important than any individual honour as they head into a crucial couple of weeks. There was a knock from early on here as well, not one that ended his game, thankfully. 91 goals.
91 goals this season for PSG.
The highest total in a season over 5 years for Paris. That is also now almost 100 against Auxerre. 96 goals heading into this evening.
If he's joint top scorer, doesn't that mean that both Dembele and Greenwood get the golden ball? It would, yeah. But
another couple late on here.
It would, yeah. It would mean that they would share it. But the thing is, Greenwood, unless Greenwood got subbed off, there's still, what, 15 minutes in his game for him to go and score. Speaking of the devil, let's go and check in that game. Okay, it's still 3-1. I better hope it stays that way.
One more.
At this point, I don't even care if Marseille wins or whatnot. Just don't let them. Because the thing is, they get a pen, they get anything, they're going to try to get him to go and to get that record. Because there's nothing else to play for them. All right, well, I guess from PSG, it's just, lock up shop, get maybe another goal, don't concede. And,
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙬 turning and finding 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙬𝘼. Nicely worked. Back to 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙬𝘼.
𝙬𝙼𝘾𝙖𝙎 over on the right-hand side now. Will run at whatever defender is put in front of him.
Go on.
Knocked through for Mendes.
Mendes.
Inside, looks to find Ramos.
Oh, foul, penalty?
The referee has pointed to the spot.
This is why Dembele should be here. Dembele should have been on the pitch. It's a penalty, but I'm not even happy because Dembele should be on the pitch. We need sub Dembele back in. Sub Dembele back in and let him take this penalty. Is it a foul? Yeah, it's a pen. It's a pen. Clearly a pen. But get Dembele. Whoa, that is a reckless challenge.
Yellow card shown to
get Dembele back on the pitch. Get Dembele back on the pitch. Yeah.
Had a good weekend.
Who's taking it though? Is it going to be Vitinha? Oh, please, Nuno. Please, Nuno. Please get up. Please get up.
Began to complete 100 passes in a single match, but a bit of unwanted history here as he potentially tees up the final game, or the final goal, rather, of the final game of the season.
Gonzalo Ramos has got the ball. Dembele should be the one taking the pen.
Flying in.
Sub Dembele back on. Sub him back on. Please, just imagine. Just watch. Marseille have scored again. They haven't.
He was looking to pick out Ramos with that pass.
So Ramos is taking the pen.
If gingerly is now.
Gonzalo Ramos. In fairness, he's a good penalty taker.
Under his own steam.
All right, I'm not looking at chat. I know some of you guys are ahead of me. So Gonzalo Ramos here for PSG.
In getting Gonzalo Ramos into a goal-scoring position. Will prove to be, though, from 12 yards. Ramos, who scored a hat-trick on his 50th Ligue 1 appearance last weekend to make it 13 top-flight goals.
Come on, Gonzalo.
Involved in this season, surpassing his total from last.
Come on, Gonzalo.
His first hat-trick in the top flight.
Gonzalo Ramos. It's a save. It's a save anyways. It's a save anyways. Laziness, man. N'importe quoi. Dembele should have been on the pitch for that.
They remain in front, but it's not been the perfect evening for Paris here.
It's not.
Ramos denied from the spot. 𝙬𝙖𝙖𝘾𝙖𝙎. It's been an up and down season for Gonzalo Ramos, you'd have to say. Might have surpassed his tally from last campaign, at least in terms of goals in which he was involved.
Not their best. Yeah, it's not been our best performance today.
That tally, and he converted that penalty precisely. Yes. More frustration. Still rumours about whether he might move on in the summer.
Rennes have reduced the deficit over there. Man of the match today. Who's been the man of the match? I think Nuno Mendes has been the man of the match today for PSG.
Vote for the man of the match at 𝙎𝙖𝙾𝘼𝑎𝑛.com.
Well, 𝙬𝙑𝑟 has been good too. 𝙬𝙑𝑟 has been good as well.
Make sure to do so before the final whistle.
Why take your best player off? I think it's, I mean, you don't want to get him injured. But I don't know why he's taking him off. I mean, surely they must be aware. Go on.
There's a possibility to do so.
Yeah, he should have played him. 𝙬𝙑𝑟, nah, straight shot straight at him.
Follow up from 𝙬𝙑𝘾𝙖𝙎. Well claimed by Leon. Might not have matched up to his clean sheet against Paris earlier in the season. It's been another strong performance from the Auxerre keeper. And as we enter the final 10 minutes or so of this season, it is still in the balance here, just one goal in it. Auxerre could yet make themselves party poopers with a second. Mensah onto a new face in the Auxerre side. 𝙎𝙾𝘼𝘖𝙎, who's only playing for the 9th time this
Go on,
season.
𝙬𝙬.
𝙬𝙾𝘼𝘎.
Oh, Des.
So did
Ref.
𝙬𝙾𝘼𝘖𝙎.
Thank you.
Did reach 𝙬𝙬𝘖, who'll win a free kick in a very dangerous position here.
I don't know who takes it. Surely is it 𝙀𝙾𝘼 that takes the free kick here?
It was 𝙎𝙾𝘼𝘎.
Vitinha's off.
It's the guilty party. Puff of the cheeks.
It's not the best
Not
penny
the best
either.
penalty in truth from Ramos. A good height for Leon, who'd gone the right way. Very savable.
Oh yeah, I thought Vitinha wasn't on the pitch either, so.
From Donovan Leon.
Yeah.
We'll have some work to do as well here. This free
No,
kick
Vitinha is on the pitch still. That's
Plays
what.
perfectly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, Vitinha probably could have
Any
taken it.
set-piece taker.
I was gonna say Vitinha was not on the pitch, so okay, had to be him, but no.
Given the option, right on the D.
I think 𝙬𝙬's gonna take it.
Not too close, enough distance to get it up
𝙬𝙬's
and down
on
over
the
the
free
wall.
kick.
He struck the woodwork from a far trickier position.
Nuno could take it as well.
Mendes in the first half. He'll be one of the options again.
I mean, I
Ďuďa
assume
this time the
𝙬𝙬's
other.
taking it. Come on, it's a very dangerous free kick. Come on, 𝙬𝙬. 𝙬𝙬.
𝙬𝙬.
Oh, did it hit the post?
Wasn't too far wide.
Oh no, he missed. Okay, it looked like he hit the post.
Just
Ooh,
missed.
oh, he did hit the post. Did he hit the post?
𝙬𝙖𝙖.
Yeah, he hit the
Catching
post.
outside of the
Ah,
post this
yeah,
time.
yeah. It was close.
Initially thought it had come off the stanchion, but the woodwork struck
Dang it.
once again by Paris. Made that 23 times this season. Another double change now for Auxerre. Off comes Perrin and Sinayoko. Round of applause for the travelling fans from Perrin. Great source of goals, both in Ligue 2 and Ligue 1. 17, 7 goals, 10 assists last season, 10 of each, as mentioned, for the number 10 this campaign. 𝙎𝙾𝘼𝘎𝙬 making a welcome return from injury, along with Florian Aye here for the final 5 minutes or so. Another goal in Marseille.
No.
News for Dembélé and his fans is that it's gone the way of Rennes.
Oh, okay. It's just that. I guess this guy's got me getting heart palpitations here.
Elsewhere, Reims
3-2.
and Le Havre have both equalised. Saint-Etienne have pulled one back
Oh.
again to make 3-2 there.
Chance there.
The middle,
Oh,
and that
he's
has
offside.
caught
He's offside. He's offside.
the
He's
hand, I
offside.
think, of Gonzalo Ramos in the middle.
He get his
Yellow
hand.
card.
Yeah, it's
for
a
his
yellow
troubles.
card.
Not the cameo he was hoping for
Let's see.
to finish the season. It's a genuine attempt, just trying to contort himself to be able to get his head to the ball. Either way, yellow card won't or shouldn't affect him too much. I assume he doesn't.
39 G.
pick
The
up another.
Dembélé, he's 40. He is 43
Just a
or
little more
46, if I'm not
frustration
mistaken.
after
Like, bro, why are we discounting some of his goals? I'm not saying he's got more than Rafinha, but he's
last
doesn't
weekend,
got. He's got
crashing back down
43
to earth.
this season with PSG. He's got
Will it be
46.
his final appearance in Ligue 1? We'll have to wait and see.
Come on, 𝙬𝙬. Let's get another goal then
Ďuďa again,
for
running at
the.
the Auxerre defence, cuts inside. Runs into trouble a little, but holds onto the ball. Exchanging passes with Vitinha. Paris just keeping things ticking over now in the final 5.
Could you collab with the front 3 for a UCL final video? I think they're already really booked. I've spoken with like front
Given away,
Cherwan,
though,
and
by
he said
Nuno
that like
Mendes.
to get him back on the pod. And he said that like they're busy until basically it'd only have to be after the Champions League final. So
would move
most likely
back into
not.
the top 10 with an equaliser. Have slipped below Toulouse. With 3-2 up. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Go on, 𝙬𝙧. Vamos! 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 Still not happy that the belly didn't score, but vamos! Vamos! 2 goals for 𝙬𝙧. Man of the match performance today by him. Vamos, 𝙬𝙧.
They're going to win this battle too.
Ah! Let's go.
So much space.
Well done by 𝙬𝙧. Very calm. Wow, what 70 million for 𝙬𝙧. I can't believe people said that 𝙬𝙧 ruined his career by going to PSG. Y'all are stupid. Get this Fugazi nonsense out of here.
Long into the night. 3 goals and 3 more points for a record tally in an 18-team season. Well, pleased in the expensive seats, just as they are in the regular ones. Fell to their first back-to-back defeats in a couple of years. At the start of the month, albeit under somewhat understandable circumstances. More important matters at hand in the Champions League. But as we head into
I'm pretty sure this is the final game before the
90 minutes.
final home game before the Champions League final. Dang, yeah, dang.
Watching on, Paris have got the job done and are looking to add a final flourish here. Really coming out in force in attack late on. It's a brave showing by Auxerre.
Never in doubt, never in doubt.
Opportunity to go 1-0 up.
As soon as we conceded, it said plenty of football to be played. Knew we would come back. Never in doubt.
Eventually,
if they score 1 against us, we'll score 3. They score 2, we'll score 5.
To be too much.
Attention. Watch out for the counter-attack.
Nonetheless, pushing on till the last.
Bien joué, Nuno. Très bien joué, Nuno.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Just his 3rd appearance of the season. Scored 1 in his first 2 and cut down by that injury. Pleased to see the youngster back fighting fit now.
Did you let 𝙬𝙧 Napoli before Napoli be honest before? Yeah, I liked him. He was a good player. Great player.
4 minutes remaining of the season. 4 minutes for the Paris fans.
Yeah, Jerry, what will we? Whoa, watch out! Don't concede here.
Cheer them over the line in another title-winning campaign. Lovely feat by 𝙬𝙧.
Jerry, what was that? You going and saying? Was it you going and saying? Is this the PSG? Or saying, "Oh, watching here only that to watch his team lose"? What are we saying now? Jerry, what are we saying now? Stay humble. Stay humble.
𝙬𝙧 for the
that game
ball in from the right-hand
4
side.
minutes about a time.
A corner, at the very least. Lens now 4-0 up against Monaco.
Dang, whoa.
Finishing with a whimper. As are Brest, 5-0 down against Nice.
We just hope for that nobody scores in
Saint-Etienne against Toulouse. Want to send it to the near post.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought it was his own goal almost. Yikes. Oh, that was dangerous, you know.
Florian Aye getting his head to it.
Okay, who scored? So we equalized with 𝙬𝙧. Then Marquinhos scored, and then 𝙬𝙧 scored to make it 3-1.
Send it across, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙬𝙀.
Who would win if Barca faced PSG instead of Inter? You mean if PSG faced Barca instead of Inter? Because I need to remind people, PSG is the one that wins in the Champions League final.
6 without a loss.
Also, I don't really know. I think it'd be really tight. I go and say PSG your favor just because as good as our Barca are, go away. Oh, la, 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 la. Going forwards, just defensively, they get, I think, they'd be completely get opened up by PSG. 𝙀𝙬 needs a Ballon d'Or. No. Even though he's been really good. Unlike Barca fans, guys, I'm actually objective. I'm not going to go and say it's not recency bias for me. 𝙀𝙬's been really good, but he's not been good enough over the course of the season to win the Ballon d'Or. He probably gets into the top 30, even top 10. If he cracks the top 10, not going to lie, I'd be pretty surprised. Unless he goes and scores like a hat-trick in the final, it'd be difficult.
As well as extending that unbeaten run against Auxerre, Paris will continue their unbeaten run at home against the promoted sides in Ligue 1. Now 38 without defeat, scoring an average of about 3 a game. And they've matched that precisely here, dating all the way back to a defeat by Montpellier. In the last match of the 2009-2010 season. Here's Auxerre.
Good save,
Donnarumma. Stoppage time. 𝙀𝙬𝘋𝙼𝘾𝘼 firing straight though at 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. What may well be their final attack of the season.
Top 15 at least for at most. I think top 15 would be fair for him. Top 10 is a bit high.
2001. That would also be a stat that ticks on into another season.
Come on, maybe get one more goal here.
Paris.
Oh.
No fewer than
play him.
9 players.
Ah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea, but it's a bit long.
Shown why. And
that's it. That's time.
Here's the final whistle. The curtain comes down.
We've done it.
On another enthralling Ligue 1 campaign.
All right. So PSG finished the league our season with a win.
Start to finish.
No, Marseille. No, please tell me Marseille didn't score.
Here at the Parc des Princes, falling behind to 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝙖𝙞𝙀 on the half-hour mark. But 𝙬𝙑𝑠𝘾𝑆𝑘𝑗𝑎 with
No. I'm refreshing.
The icing on the cake in a 3-1 victory. It sees them break the record.
I mean, unless this thing is behind,
in an
I don't think so. I've got the
team season. Paris are your champions.
No. Oh, fudge.
For the Ligue 1
no.
24-25 campaign.
Marseille did score again, but Rabiot scored. Not gonna lie, I'm still not happy about that, but I'll take that. I'll take that over Greenwood.
Almost 50% of the vote.
Whew.
All smiles. Auxerre would have loved to finish with a scalp. The champions-elect. The champions.
It was Rabiot. It was Rabiot. Oh boy, he had me nervous there.
This evening. And they looked for a good hour, like they might just do that. Auxerre. Final whistle still hasn't quite gone in Marseille, but it's looking like Ousmane Dembélé will share the top scorer award.
Come on.
Greenwood. Hasn't added
please. I can't believe I'm watching it. All right, let me get that game actually on my phone.
Will be third despite their heavy defeats. Nice 1 point behind despite their big win, 4-0 and 5-0 respectively. They will claim 4th spot.
Oh, Mandanda came on.
And thus.
Ah! Oh, I can only watch on one device. That's ridiculous. Okay, I have to go out here. PSG. Where are you? PSG to. There we go.
Added to his tally, his 21
so I can't even watch that game.
Most of which came.
Oh, multiplex I maybe need to do.
Stunning run of scoring. If
Effectivement, en compagnie d'𝙋𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Tout d'abord, félicitations pour la saison parce qu'Auxerre a vraiment montré de félicitations pour la saison parce qu'Auxerre a vraiment montré de.
Okay, I've got both games on now.
De tenir face à ce PSG là en seconde période notamment.
It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Okay, so they share it. They share it. I'm a bit disappointed. I would have wanted him to have it alone, but hey, you know, sometimes in the life they say sharing is caring. I'm okay with that. That's fine.
Marseille finished second in the league.
Qu'est-ce que vous ressentez, vous, en tant que joueur de Ligue 1, quand vous affrontez une équipe aussi forte, peut-être l'équipe la plus forte d'Europe cette saison?
Beaucoup d'envie, l'envie de bien faire, l'envie de se mettre au niveau. Ils se connaissent,
All right, there we go.
très très fluide et on leur souhaite le meilleur pour la Ligue des Champions qui arrive.
Un mot quand même, bilan sur cette saison réussie, plus que réussie du côté de la 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 qui va terminer 11e de Ligue 1.
Écoutez, on est content de la saison. Après un peu déçu, on aurait aimé terminer 10e. Mais Dieu merci, on est assez fiers de ce qu'on a montré. On est maintenu et c'est le plus important. Voilà.
Merci beaucoup, bon repos et bonnes vacances.
Sometimes in the life, I think I'm too competitive. But good night. We're gonna go and celebrate the title now. We're happy. We're happy.
Put together a very respectable campaign.
So Dembele finishes best top scorer in Ligue 1 with 21 goals along with Mason Greenwood. Although Mason Greenwood scored like has definitely scored more penalties. Dembele only has 1 penalty.
To lose. That is assuming that they hold on for the 3-2 win against Saint-Etienne in the 96th minute there. There has been another goal late on at Marseille, but it did not come from Mason Greenwood. Said 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝙖𝙾𝑝 adding his second as well.
Do you think Dewey is better than Yamal? No.
Your top scorer.
But listen, next season we'll have to wait and see. But no. Currently, even I can't go and say it's definitely Yamal.
The season as well. 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙬𝘼.
Here's 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙼𝑎.
Yeah, we are preparing our game. It was good. We have 2 most important games coming, so we are preparing well and we are just concentrating for the next games.
Here in France, we are impressed by the way you enter in this collective. It's like you play for PSG 3-4 years.
Yeah, because they helped me to adapt well and they
yes sir, Kavara, our Georgian king.
To be here with them to play, I really enjoy with it every day.
Yes sir.
Here in France, we can't wait to see this final, this Champions League finals against Inter. So you do, of course.
Yeah, also we are waiting, but we are full focus because it's our life like most important game. So we have to connect our mind very well and just focus 100% for the game.
Congratulations, it's a pleasure to have a player like you in Ligue 1. Thank you.
So 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎, man of the match, and I think deservedly so.
Always a pleasure to watch 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎 play football. Exciting player.
Hey Junior, could you explain who will get the top score now as Dembele and Greenwood retired? I think they're going to share. They're going to share the title. They're both going to have it. So they're just preparing now. PSG are preparing the stage and whatnot for the
award for him.
They're preparing it for the
Plenty of awards to hand out. Dembele, 𝙀𝙬 amongst others, and of course the Paris team
preparing for the celebration, the lifting of the trophy.
Their 13th Ligue 1 trophy to be held aloft by Marquinhos on the evening in which he scored just his second goal across the last couple of seasons.
3.0 XG. I mean, yeah, we dominated the game. Stats were on our way. Hold on, let me turn off the commentary. So the game in Marseille is over. Going right to the PSG game though. So in terms of the stats for PSG, we see here 3.06 XG to 0.63 for Auxerre, 67% possession, 21 shots, 9 shots on target, 6 big chances created, and everything. In terms of, I don't think today was their best performance overall. Like Dembele got a 6.4, so was actually the lowest rated PSG player, and I think one of the big reasons was because of his big miss. But yeah, 𝙀𝙬 definitely the best player. Marquinhos scored as well. Nuno Mendes, Ruiz getting an assist. Good performance overall. We're happy. On est content. On est content. Dembele, I'm disappointed in you. You'll be sharing the award with Greenwood. True, yeah. I would have wanted him to score, and especially to go and take that penalty. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes in the life, you have to know how to share. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What was the final score again? It was 3-1 in the end. 3-1 in the end to PSG. 𝙀𝙬 scored. Oh, well, Auxerre scored 4, so then 𝙀𝙬 scored, Marquinhos scored, and then 𝙀𝙬 scored again. Yeah, the first goal was a bad goal to concede, and we still need to lock in on those, but it is what it is, man. When's the trophy lift? It's gonna be later on. They're preparing the stage and everything for it, so they're doing the trophy lift now. Yeah, that Dembele miss that he had with his left foot was a bad miss. He's gonna if that's the miss that he's gonna have this time around, I'm okay with that. 𝙀𝙬 masterclass. 𝙀𝙬 Mastercard. Nah, 𝙀𝙬 was good today. 𝙀𝙬 cooked today. 𝙀𝙬 cooked today. Better than Yamal. Okay, whoa. I'd love to start the propaganda, but even I can't say that. Dang, you think 𝙀𝙬 also could have scored from that free kick? What a... Dang, 𝙀𝙬 low-key really cooked today. Dang, I'm only realizing he really cooked today. I'm Georging, so I got a lot of bias. Hey, I'd love to start that PR, but even I can't say that necessarily. Do you think 𝙀𝙬 is better at... Wait, do you think 𝙀𝙬 better at Napoli or PSG? I mean, thus far, probably still at Napoli, but we'll have to wait and see. His story's not done. Like, if he wins the Champions League at PSG, wins the treble with them, you know, I don't know. Vitinha, the metronome, le métronome, le maestro. Pretty sure Gonzalo Ramos missed his first penalty today. Is that his first miss ever? Well, maybe. Do you think Real Madrid will win the Club World Cup? Nope, because PSG's in the tournament. I think you know that we need better backups for center backs. Who should PSG sign for backup? I mean, I was watching the FA Cup final today, and I was looking at 𝙂𝙀𝙎. I mean, I'm just said 𝙂𝙀𝙎 because, you know, he's right-footed center back and could potentially fill that role, but I don't know. But I know 𝙂𝙂𝘾𝘼 I think is a good shout. Konate would be a decent shout. But yeah, because we need a right-footed center back. That's what we need, a right-sided center back, and also we need a backup for Hakimi, so a good right back as well. How do you feel about PSG being the underdog for the finals? I don't really care much, honestly, but I don't think we are the underdogs, though. I don't think we are the underdogs. Cheers, Abraham. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it, man. FPSG, F Dembele. Shout out from Phoenix, Arizona. I mean, listen, I don't agree for the first part, but thanks once again for the for the super chat, and shout out to Phoenix, Arizona. I think PSG should sign 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝙖𝙎𝙏 from Inter Milan. What position does he play? Because I mean, he was a right wing back slash. Can he play as a right center back? If he can, then I wouldn't mind it. It seems like he's pretty good against Barca in that first leg, especially. So I wouldn't be against it for sure. Yeah, I'm feeling we're going to be here for a while. We are going to be here for a while. Let me see if PSG is still streaming, or if 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙖𝙎𝙏 is still streaming. Yep, he is. PSG into his stream, he stopped. All right, fair enough. So Montpellier and Saint-Etienne are getting relegated, and Reims. Ah, Le Havre staying up. Wow. Okay. Wow. No, Strasbourg. Wait, where did the Strasbourg finish? No, no, Strasbourg. No, Strasbourg. Oh la vache. So Strasbourg are out. So they're out of Europe. Oh no. Yo, hello, how you doing? How you doing? Good vibes day, good vibes day. Nice little victory today. Not the best start, but hey, we did the job. We got the job done. He's mainly a center back. He's also right-footed, and I think he would be very good backup if Pacho or Marquinhos aren't available. For me, I just need a backup for Marquinhos. That's my biggest thing, because we don't have a right-footed center back at the club. Luis Enrique putting Dembele at striker / center forwards position was perfect decision, and 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝙖𝙎𝙏 and 𝙬𝙧𝙬𝘾𝙖𝙎 to support is perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Even though I think it's been mostly Kvara now. I think up front, the two main starters now are Kvara and Dembele, and then it's between 𝙬𝙧𝙬𝘾𝙖𝙎 and 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝙖𝙎. Yeah, just Strasbourg drop. That's unfortunate. But hey, it is what it is. So it means that the teams that are going to be in Europe for PSG next season, you got PSG, Marseille, Monaco, who are going to be in the Champions League. You've got Nice, who are going to be in the Champions League qualification spot. Lille, who are going to be in the Europa League. And Lyon, who are in the Conference League qualification. That's interesting. Strasbourg might play Conference League if we win the cup. Is that so? So they're going to be cheering us on. That'd be nice. If that's the case, then that'd be nice. I've scored a last-minute pen against Strasbourg, which led to them staying up. That's crazy. But does anybody know if PSG win the cup, does that mean that 7th place is good enough for Europe? So would that mean that PSG get a guaranteed 4 Champions League spots? Is that what would happen? Oh, Dembele. Dembele should have scored today. Not his best performance today. Honestly, the goal by Kvara, I think the ball initially from Fabian, I think he was trying to find Nuno Mendes. But hey, all's well that ends well. Strasbourg really bottled. Did it finish 1-1 in the end? Let me go and see. Oh no, they lost. They really bottled because they were leading. Santos scored in the 20th minute. Nanasi scored in the 53rd. No, okay, Touré scored in the 43rd pen. Then they kind of bottled it. They kind of bottled it. Dang, that's unfortunate. Let me see their lineup though for Strasbourg. No, they had their best lineup up there. Dang, that's unfortunate. So can we buy Andre Santos? Andre Santos he's a loanee from Chelsea. So unless Chelsea are willing to sell, probably not. Reims didn't get relegated. Yeah, so that means that they come to in the Coupe de France final with a bit of confidence. They are staying up. Wait, did they stay up, or did they, let's see, table? No, Reims are in the playoff. I think they lost today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they lost 2-1 to Lille, so they're battling it themselves to stay up. I'm not sure when they're going to play their game, though. That's the thing. Ousmane Dembélé! Do you come to PSG in his postman? I will come on. But I want to watch the trophy lift though. Let me see. Has he already started the post game podcast? Oh, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Hold on. This is what 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘋𝘼 has to say.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘋𝘼, félicitations, c'était important de finir cette saison avec une victoire avant les festivités, avant de présenter ce 13e titre au public.
Merci beaucoup, bonsoir. On savait qu'on était déjà champion, mais voilà, c'était très important de bien finir au Parc des Princes, à la maison devant nos supporters qui nous ont beaucoup aidés tout au long de la saison. Donc ce soir, je tiens à les remercier.
Votre premier titre, à titre personnel avec le Paris Saint-Germain, qu'est-ce que vous ressentez?
Oui, chaque titre est nouveau pour moi. Je n'avais pas encore gagné de titre majeur. Voilà, je suis très content de remporter la Ligue 1 avec le PSG. Il faut qu'on continue.
Oui, Dez.
Et on va se concentrer sur ça cette semaine.
Oui, on était en train d'en parler. Effectivement, il y a une fin de saison qui s'annonce complètement folle, qui peut être historique. Alors, il y a cette finale de Coupe de France. Vous en avez parlé, tout le monde a en tête la finale de Ligue des Champions. Est-ce que vous dormez bien? Parce que j'imagine que l'excitation, elle est énorme.
On dort très bien, c'est important. Le coach nous a dit de vivre normalement.
Do you think Prime Neymar is better than Prime Dino? 100%. 100%. 100%. And people who are saying Dino nostalgia merchants, I'm sorry to say. I think Neymar is the more complete player. Not only did Neymar have the joga bonito, the skills and whatnot, but he had the stats as well.
Il y a des sourires, coach, ce soir, parce qu'on le sait, vous êtes un perfectionniste. Évidemment, avant de fêter ce 13e titre avec le public, vous vouliez absolument gagner ce match. Le PSG l'a largement dominé, mais la victoire a mis du temps à se dessiner.
Here's Enrique.
Oui, bien sûr. Je pense que
he's speaking in French as well. Oh, can you translate what he's saying? Okay, so he's saying it's important for us to come to this match, to come to the best of our ability, that this game was really difficult, that he showed that the rhythm, but they said that the second half, they played really well and they played a lot better and they were progressing. The interview was asking, he's saying that the team that came up really looked like the starting 11, a really strong starting 11, and that is if he's going to play the same against in the Coupe de France. Luis Enrique saying that he's not sure who's going to play in the final yet, but that he wants his players to be in the right mentality to go into that final. And that he made subs at the last minute, that players like Warren, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, Mayulu could very much start in the Coupe de France final. And he played all well. And he said that it's very important for him to see that they're a real proper team. And then he's asking him that now that PSG are going and talking about or celebrating the title, that he wants a word for the captain Marquinhos. He's saying that for him, Marquinhos is one of the best center backs in the world. That he's a great captain. And he said that he still needs to improve there, that there's things that he needs to improve upon. That he's a very important player for them. Next question is 14 days to the final. He says that he's asking him, how are you sleeping? And Luis Enrique says he's sleeping perfectly. He says that, yeah, he's ready for next Saturday and then the Saturday after that. He says that we need to, they have to take advantage of the time to celebrate. That it's important to live in the moment. Yeah, you have to make it. And then the final bit is congratulations, coach. Thank you. Dang, my translation skills are not that great. I'll probably butcher some of that stuff, but the gist of it is that's basically what he's going and saying. Yeah.
Interviews with young player of the season, 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙀. And then Luis Enrique once again.
Junior, I read on Paris No Limite that Dembouz will get the top score as Greenwood had 8 penalties. Well, I think, regardless, Dembele is going to get it because he scored 21 goals. Now, based on the pens, I think they probably will share it, if I had to guess. Prime Ramos or Prime Maldini. I didn't know Prime Maldini, but I will go and say that in a certain way, I think Ramos is a bit overrated as a defender. Even though he was at PSG, and I love him when he was at PSG, not really his biggest fan when he was at Madrid. But yeah.
Unbeaten for so long, falling just short of that record ultimately.
Thanks for, yeah. I'm not sure, the translation wasn't the best, but yeah. Wait for the trophy lift. Quickly, very quickly though. Very, very quickly.
Marquinhos there in his
Marquinhos.
In Paris, as mentioned, well over a decade now in the French capital.
He scored again today. Captain Marquinhos.
Turned 31 on Wednesday.
Oh, it was his birthday on Wednesday. I didn't even realize.
Birthday present.
Joyeux anniversaire Marquis.
In the shape of the goal. Completed the turnaround.
What a week for him then.
On the final day. It'll be he to lift the 13th Ligue 1 title.
Marquis. Bro, I want Marquis to lift the Champions League so much. Bro, guys, I could.
And I'm sure there'll be many Sambering.
I could generally cry if Marquis lift it. The emotions I'd feel would be crazy.
Long into the night. Most appearances for the club. Broke the all-time record previously held by 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙼𝙎. More than 30 titles in total since his arrival in Paris. Has now surpassed the French football record held by his former teammate Marco Verratti. Wore a special captain's armband for this match as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Announced by PSG. The captain wore an armband designed by PSG fan token holders.
Interesting.
Logo in a red and blue background representing the Eiffel Tower.
It's just a yearly thing from Marquinhos at this point. Hey, listen, you got to celebrate the trophies because you never know. Some clubs like Arsenal don't win often. So you have to celebrate the trophies. Always celebrate trophies.
The lights go down. The lights go on the phones around the pitch.
How many people are? I'm assuming a lot of people have left at this point, surely. Yeah, if you guys, there's no reason to stay. The game's done at this point, so you guys can go.
In the French capital.
Hold on, I must say l'immigré parisien. He's still streaming.
The Eiffel Tower in the background.
All right, now they're just starting the celebrations. I can't show anything because last year I showed a lot of it and I got struck for copyright. So I'm not trying to get caught like that. I'll show like when the actual trophy lift happens quickly, but not much more.
Indeed.
You guys should be able to hear the commentary though in the background. Paris!
So yes, show to come. And the build up to the trophy lift. You sit back and enjoy.
Woo! Light works. We like it. We like it. Oh, we got a performance. Who's singing? Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna have to make sure to talk though, otherwise I'm gonna get slammed for copyright though. Bon bah voilà, voilà, voilà. If Kimpembe was in the squad, I would have loved to see him lift. I mean, he's definitely here, so he's gonna lift the trophy for sure. But yeah. Yeah, okay. I might have to add the background music. Or put both of them, just because I don't want to get detected slammed for copyright. So let's see. I should have the music playing as well. Who is that and why is their voice kind of good? It's just, I don't know, some singer. Wait, is this the fans singing or are they mixing it in? La la la. La 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 la. Ah, PSG. Why is there some random lady singing? I don't know. This is how they're deciding to do the ceremony. Lo 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 lo. 𝙬𝙬𝘖𝙎. La la la. Junior, what's your PSG x Inter starting 11 in the Champions League? Okay, in goal. I think I put Donnarumma just ahead of Jan Sommer because Donnarumma's done it in, well, not only in the semifinals but in the quarterfinals as well, and against Liverpool in the penalty shootout. So Donnarumma in goal. Right back. Ooh, I think Hakimi. I think right back, left back, Hakimi and Nuno Mendes. Even though Denzel Dumfries is a really good shout. Center backs though, Patro I think gets in, and then who is Inter's best center back? Is it Cherby or is it Bastoni? I probably put Bastoni, but Bastoni's left-footed if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I think I'd have to say like who's Inter's best? Who's Cherby maybe? No, and Cherby's left-footed as well. Why not Marquinhos? I don't know. I think who are their main right back? I mean center backs though. So Cherby, Bastoni, and who else? Because I'm not sure. Maybe Marquinhos does get in, but I don't know. Is that when the Nations League final or semi-final between PSG, I mean, Spain and France is? This is what PSG's 14th title or 13th or 14th title. I can't quite remember. You know, in the life after a moment, you begin to forget. This season already crazy, but if Tottenham and PSG win their respective European trophies finals, then the season will definitely go down in history. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But yeah, the thing was PSG, it's not over, yo. You still have the European Cup, and we can't take that for granted. When can I see the celebrations? Whenever they actually do the actual proper trophy lift, or I might show you when players come out quickly, because I can't show too much, otherwise I'm gonna get struck for copyright. Who is, guys, I mean, who's in the DFB Pokal final? Because I don't even know. Is Bayern in that as well, or did they get knocked out? Stuttgart and Armenia. Oh, okay. So no, they're not in there. Interesting. All right, let me get Patrick saying he's still streaming. Armenia Bielefeld. Okay, interesting. When is the final? Or who did Bayern lose to then? Or when did they go out? Because Leverkusen knocked out Bayern and Leverkusen were knocked out by Armenia. All right, fair enough. Okay. It's been a good Ligue 1 season. Let me know, chat. Do you guys want me to do more Ligue 1 streams, like watching PSG games next season? Because I didn't really do that many this time around. I did it when we played Marseille. I did it when we the game to win the league, and then well, today as well. But let me know if you guys want me to do more of these streams. Junior, have you heard about the Munich theory? The Munich theory, no, but When a team wins the league, do they actually get to keep the trophy or a replica? I have no idea. I think they get to keep the trophy. I have no idea. I mean, I think the Champions League, they make a new trophy every single year, if I'm not mistaken. I know the World Cup, they make it's a replica that teams get. But League, I'm not sure. I think they probably make a new trophy every single. If I had to guess. Hasn't the PSG game? Yeah, it's ended a while ago now. We're waiting for the celebrations. So like, hold on, let me turn off the music. You hear this? They're doing like the celebration. There's like a discotheque thing right now. So we'll wait. But I'll stay here for the actual trophy lift itself. Sporting won the Liga Portugal and 𝙎𝙬𝙼𝙖𝙞𝙬 got 39 goals, while second place only got 19 is that's 20 goal difference is crazy. But yeah, so I'm assuming did Benfica, I know that they were tied on points, but that it was basically that Benfica had to best Sporting's result. Oh, whoa, the fireworks, whoa. Bro, people have epilepsy here. What in the world? Half of 𝙎𝙬𝙼's goals was penalties. Yeah, I mean, he scores a lot of penalties. Was it actually like half of it, or is it like you're exaggerating? Because if it's actually half, what, 38 is what, 19? I mean, 8. Yeah, no, 19 times 2 is 38. So what, 19 of his goals were penalties? If that's the case, that's crazy. Dang, what a light show. What a light show. He scored 12 penalties. I mean, that's still a lot, but even taking those penalties away, he still got more than whoever was in second. All right, let me take this off. Do you think Lee will leave? 𝙀𝙀🐿𝘾 Lee? I think potentially, yeah.
Fireworks on the pitch. And then some more. Both in the sporting sense and the pyrotechnic one. Spectacular show, the end of a spectacular season. Players.
So this is the 13th league title for PSG.
In a moment to lift the trophy.
Is this a trophy lifting? Yeah, I will. I won't. I can't show it now for copyright reasons, but yes, this is a trophy lift. I need to order dinner here because I want people to go out and get anything. But the players are out now. The players are in the tunnel now. Kimpembe's there, Mayu's there, Dembele's there. They're all there. Hugs. I love this team, man.
Player of the season joint top scorer after this evening. Frustrated not to add to his 21 and joined on 21 by Mason Greenwood elsewhere. He will still get the 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙖𝙎𝙏 prize, as well as that of the player of the season. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖𝙬, the young player of the season, alongside him. And every single one of them champions. Many of them already champions. Presnel Kimpembe there as well, we saw in the tunnel. And another knockback in his long battle with injury.
Right, that's dinner ordered. Hopefully it comes after after the trophy celebration happens.
To take another step back.
It says it should be here in 34 to 51 minutes.
We celebrate this season. And the Ligue 1 champions, well, Paris Saint-Germain.
All right, there we go. What's up? I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Doing good. I'm doing good. Oh, a special video. Who is it? Who is this? Who is this? What's the video for? Lo 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 lo. Lo 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 lo. Lo 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 lo. Is it a special? Is it someone that we're expecting here? Or is it just a general video? All right, let's read some of your comments here. What do you guys have to say? Change the camera angle. Because I got any questions you want to ask me? Ask away. If Barca wins the Ballon d'Or, I will go mad as a Barca fan. Ah, at least you're honest about it. At least you're honest about it. Because I've been seeing a lot of Barca fans. They've been changing their tune. They're changing definitions for what the Ballon d'Or is. Before it was, oh, Dembele doesn't have the stats. He may not have the play, doesn't have the stats. And all of a sudden now, oh, it's the 𝙀𝙾𝘼𝘋𝘼. They're pushing you. You're pushing 𝙀𝙾𝘼𝘋𝘼. All of a sudden, oh, stats.
Classicism.
Fair
More
enough.
modern inspirations.
Okay, so Metz
offer an object that symbolizes victory.
Metz will face Stade de Rennes soon.
And here, a team that symbolizes victory. Led by, of course,
all right, the coaches are here. Here are the coaches coming up. Enrique! So here are the coaching staff and all the coaching staff coming out. All right, I can't show too much, otherwise I'll get slammed for copyright.
Still works onto a hexagonal, I should say, base. The new trophy, in honor of the hexagon of France. As 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋𝙀𝙀 presents the winners' medals. Also,
I can't wait for them to go and say all the players. I'll show some of the players, not all of them. Chat. What do you think the rankings? I think 𝙬𝙬 is going to do a little.
Now for the goalkeepers.
Here are the keepers. Donnarumma, Matvey Safonov, and Arnaud Tenas. Here they come.
Each one of them.
Bravo.
Season. Safonov against Strasbourg. Tenas against Montpellier last weekend. Spaniard with an assist as well.
What do you think of 𝙬𝙬? I think he's great. I think he's absolutely awesome. Great.
A clean sheet across those 3 matches.
Show at least the forwards. I'll show the forwards.
Largely keeping out the opposition this season. Paris ultimately conceding just 35 goals, which was still just about the fewest across all the teams. Just 1 fewer than Lille, 5th place with 36.
The defenders.
And the defenders
has
helped them do so. President Kimpembe has mentioned, unfortunately unable to play more than a few minutes this season.
Hakimi.
Next campaign.
Here are the defenders.
His fellow defenders Beraldo.
Here are all the defenders.
Played tonight.
Beraldo, there are your defenders.
𝙎𝙾𝘼𝘶𝑖 and Lucas Hernandez.
Where can I find a link for the trophy celebration? I have no idea. I really do not know, because I miss most streams. They only show the game, and they're not going to go and show the trophy celebrations. But go to the typical websites: Cora Live, BuffSports.me, Total Sport Tech. But I'm not sure if they're going to have it. I'm watching it on the official broadcast.
Beraldo, Pacho, both very important, as mentioned. The two of them alongside Marquinhos. Core of that Paris defense, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘶, dependable as ever at right back.
The midfielders, here they are.
Now for the midfielders.
Wait. Ruiz, Fabian Ruiz, Senor Fabian, Senor Fabian, Senor Fabian.
Fabian Ruiz, towering over the rest.
Vitinha!
Of course, the young Parisians, Warren, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘶 and 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑐 combined for that stunning goal against Montpellier last weekend.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑚𝑟𝑖.
First ever goal produced by a combination of players born in 2006 or later, as mentioned.
All right, here are the forwards now.
Amazing to think that 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑚𝑟𝑖 is still just.
Here are the forwards. Ousmane Dembélé, Dembélé, oh Dembélé, oh Dembélé, oh Dembélé, oh Dembélé, oh Dembélé, Dembélé, Camara, Gonzalo, Désiré Doué, Ibrahim Mbaye, Ibrahim Bakolai. All right, there they are.
Following up,
Doué,
17-year-old who played the last 2 weekends.
Bye, Junior. Gotta go to sleep. All right, respect. Thank you for hopping on stream, though.
Slippers.
Stade de Reims is gonna play a relegation playoff and a Coupe de France. Lol. When is the relegation playoff though for them? Is it gonna be before or after? Because they don't have much time, do they?
He's 27th player of the season.
Dembélé.
Kiss of the trophy.
Allez, Dez.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑐 with 2 goals.
Et le capitaine, capitaine Marquis. Marquinhos on t'aime. Marquinhos.
12 years with Paris Saint-Germain.
Vamos. So he's gonna get the trophy. I'll show the trophy lift.
Now, in terms of triumphs in all competitions for Paris, and he will lift the Ligue 1
Can you quickly show the stream, please, when Dembélé wins his? He's already won it. He's not gonna get a trophy this time around here.
Of course, by a goal for the centre back.
I'll show you when he does the trophy lift. He's coming. I'm gonna have to show it quickly.
Handed the trophy.
Paris. So here's the trophy lift. Paris. Let me stand up.
So now, to confirm something that we've suspected for a few months,
Campeones, ole, ole, ole. Campeones, ole, ole, ole.
For the other 17 teams in the French top flight. One more time. There might be more than one to come.
First trophy of 3. Objective number 1. We got more. Job's not finished. We're still hungry. We're still hungry.
And rightly, they might celebrate long into the night here in the French capital. Everyone gets their moment to lift this brand new glittering golden Ligue 1 trophy.
Vamos!
Paris Saint-Germain, your champions of France once again.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us.
Whoa, what do you mean thank you for joining us?
Images as Paris celebrate ahead of two more very important nights to come over the next fortnight. But for now,
we did it! On est champion de France, les gars!
Celebrate a long-earned, hard-fought Ligue 1 title.
Do you think Dembele will win the Ballon d'Or? Yes. Yes. If we win the championship. Look at these kids, 𝙋𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙬𝘼. Faut bien montrer la coupe, hein. Faut bien montrer la coupe. Campion! Vamos, Dembele! Les champions! Ole! I love the celebrations, man. It's so much more passionate, especially 2 years ago. Oh, when Messi, Neymar was there. Oh my goodness. Flat dead celebration. I know I celebrated, but oh my goodness, c'était yes de célébration. Okay, 𝙋𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙬𝘼 has to stay. Well, nah, it's still complicated, but nah. In terms of, nah. In the sporting wise, no. He could stay as, you know, club director, academy coach, or somebody, but player, I think his playing days, at least at this level, unless he can get back into form, it's gonna be difficult. Let's do it. I'm pretty happy right now. Well. Okay, I think now the players are gonna go and do sort of their little victory lap around the stadium. Yeah, they're showing the stadium. That's basically the game now. So I think I'm gonna have to go and I'm in the stream there shortly. All right, I think that's where they're gonna end the stream most likely. Not gonna show the victory lap parade and what around the stadium and whatnot. But yeah, great day, guys. Very excited. What do you think about 𝙬𝙬𝘖𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎 this season? I think he's been excellent. I think he's been excellent. I thought he started off the season quite slow, but got into form and has found his touch, and he's been really good. Please answer before you end the stream. What was the question? All right, so the live event here is done here. I'll answer a few of your questions, but I need to get going myself here soon. Do you know why you didn't win the Champions League for years because of Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe curse? I don't think it was a curse. I just think that there was no cohesion. There wasn't a balance between the three. Like, it just couldn't work. You had all those three. In fairness, I wanted to say that oftentimes people go and criticize how they never defended. Neymar did put this when he wanted to, would go in and, you know, run back and tackle and etc. so on and so forth. But the other two, Messi and Mbappe, nah, forget it. Never once. I don't ever think. I think I can count on the number of my hands the number of times I saw Messi come back and make a tackle. But yeah, I don't think it would have worked. What do you think of the new trophy? I think it looks really good. I think it reminds me a lot of the, if I can get it here, the NBA trophy. I'll show it for you guys here. I'll show the two trophies, and you guys can tell me if you guys agree or if you guys disagree. So Ligue 1 trophy. So there's the picture of the old and the new trophy. So this is the this is the NBA trophy. That's what it looks like. Oops, no, I don't want to go and open it. And this is the Ligue 1 trophy, like so. In fairness, they don't look all that similar, but this is the old trophy. This is what they used. It used to look like that, and this is the right one is how it looks like now. I think it's a step up. I think it's a pretty stark improvement. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Since when did you support PSG? I started supporting PSG in like really supporting them. I would say like 13-14 year. Is when I remember like round about there I got like PSG shin guards and I would watch them in the Champions League. But then like when I really started like watching their games week in week out, like in Ligue 1 was like 17-18. But yeah, just because I was in Canada, it was difficult to watch Ligue 1 games. But yeah, that's when I'd say. Prochaine Ligue des Champions, sans doute. Oui, monsieur, on n'a pas fini. Déjà, attention, la Coupe de France, parce que c'est pas donné. Voilà, faut respecter Reims. Oui, je sais qu'ils auront le barrage, mais le boulot n'est pas terminé. Faut d'abord battre Reims et après on va continuer. Mais ouais, certainement. Right. Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on stream. It's been a pleasure. As always, thank you guys all for coming. I was planning on doing a Crystal Palace Man City post-game reaction, but I don't really support them, so probably won't do one, but I'll do one for the PSG one. Probably a quick one, hopefully keep it down to like 5 minutes. Quickly go upload that, send that over for you guys. Yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys all for coming on stream. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I should hopefully be releasing the 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 Ballon d'Or push and everything, so on and so forth. So stay tuned for that. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming the Arsenal Newcastle game. Maybe I will. It's going to depend on how I feel. But yeah, make sure that you guys remember to go ahead and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're on whatever platform, if you're on TikTok, so on and so forth, I'd highly recommend that you go over to my YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, and not only that, but also tick the notification bell to get notified when I either schedule a new stream, upload a video, or do whatever it may be, because I'd like to get you guys involved in the community. Yeah, thank you guys all for that one. Shout out to Maria, Ryan, and thank you guys very much. And remember, stay safe, stay kind, and stay blessed, and see you next time. Godspeed.